Oh my god.
It's 8 p.m. It's time to start the show.
Never fails. Welcome everybody to another edition of Bummies Lock and Loaded, the shit show as we so affectionately like to call it. And as always, nobody was paying attention to me. I got flashing lights, everything. Nope.
Hey, I didn't say a word through the intro.
It's because you left. Jim's like, I figured he's got it all figured out. I'm just gonna leave.
I'll go make a drink while the intro's on. I won't talk to it. Semantics, John. Semantics.
Okay. Well, hope everybody enjoyed the hell out of our no subject, no direction, no guest promo.
All shitter.
All shitter edition.
All shitter, no filler.
We got Johnny Concho, Poco Loco, Smile Money, Douglas, Black Dog, and the Tactical Wing Thingy.
Tactical Wing Thingy.
Buy me Poco's hookers.
Speaking of Tactical Wing Nut, I was I've been told by multiple people that Walmart pulled all the Boondockas barbecue sauce, but the rubs were still there. What's up with that?
Don't rub your butt. Use your butt rub in the barbecue.
We got.
Actually, you didn't get that package today?
No.
I have to get with Steven. He said it should have been delivered today. It might be tomorrow.
Probably sitting all alone out on that front porch. Going,
Out on the front porch.
Please bring me in.
No, I've been out there. I keep leaning over to talk into an empty mic stand.
Just talk, Eric.
Jim, your eyes are awesome.
You are such a penis.
Stop farting with my internet husband.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, wow. Well, first he's defended her on shitter pictures, and now she's all lovey-dovey. What do you know?
Step the fuck off, my man.
I am secure in my manhood. I can go, hey, we're going to put shitter fucking
Stand by your man.
Yeah, but you're not going to put the ad out, so.
Jesus, you are such a homophobe.
I'm not going to contact the colleges and ask them for ass shots of dudes. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I'll chug a lug. Here, Eric, I'm going to give you...
We're doing beer reviews while we're doing this, too.
I'm going to give you one of my favorites. This is literally absolute.
That extra voice you hear is my friend Matt, who showed up with his recipe for...
I call it sweet whiskey tea.
Sweet whiskey tea.
This is absolutely my favorite drink in the whole world.
It says apricot. Can't be that good.
This is different. No, this is different. Not what I just made.
Oh, okay.
Apricot
That's
wheat.
apricot wheat ale.
Oh,
actually, it's really good.
The sweet tea is your favorite.
No.
This is your favorite.
Yeah. That's locally made. That's from the brew house.
You know, that is pretty good. Wasn't all that long ago. I can honestly say I really wasn't a...
Black Velvet.
John is finishing off
Oh my God!
a bottle of Black Velvet.
Do they still make those candy called certs?
Certs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Certs with Retsin.
Hey, did anybody see yesterday's brew review?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome that Jolson sent me some cocksuckers. I had a cocksucker in my mouth yesterday.
No comment.
And
None
we've
whatsoever.
been joined by Boondockas.
Boondock.
I tell you,
Peanut butter pop.
I tell you, my friend, I do mean that because you are so linked, so many people that really are my friend. I have to say, it really discourages me. I mentioned it in the brewer review. I was like, somebody keeping the man down.
Fucking the man down.
Fucking Walmart.
I'm gonna have another video out for him. I did stuffing with the butt rub.
I bet you did.
Don't rub your butt. Use your
Oh,
butt rub.
that's okay. You can rub the butt, but you can't do anything with the male butt. I see how it is.
I'm not going to contact colleges and ask dudes for shots of their ass. The line has been drawn, princess.
You homophobe.
Well,
You know I ain't gonna let this one go.
I know
John.
you're not gonna let it down. You've had me place strange ads before. This one's not happening.
I do like the Citra. I don't feel like they're not too strong in the Citra.
The trauma.
So
You're
we
already
gotta
done with
go
that. You're on
next
Apricot.
month.
Was that the Citra? No, the first one was that you had. That you
I
polished
have
down.
to start planning this whole '80s theme party.
80s?
So we next
girl
month.
party?
Yeah, next month we gotta go over to that retro candy shop.
Oh, so it's going to be a 80s retro girls night? I can't cut my hair.
No.
Stop.
No, you need Aquanet, Jim, and lots of it.
Oh. But see, here's the thing. I never got to do the whole 80s big hair thing because I was in the Navy. So, yeah.
Well,
Here's your chance.
Here's your chance,
honey.
He's
And
making
remember-
up for it
And
now.
remember, I want footage.
But I don't know how to do
Which
all that,
which
so.
reminds me,
Well, that's okay.
I'm still waiting for footage of the concerts.
There'll be plenty of.
Yeah, that
here to
didn't
help you.
happen. The footage from the concert didn't happen because Jim was having a good time watching the bands, not
Damn
recording
it.
them like everybody else was.
But you should have got a hold of someone's name. I need to get that footage from you afterwards. So,
Sorry, brother.
damn.
And a mullet. No, Gunwild, not a mullet. No. I've never owned one, never wore one, never will.
Oh, I want to.
No, Christine, I will never do that for you.
I want-
I love you.
I'm not saying that you
I
would.
like it.
I want to
like
say
it.
hi to Stalker Steve for
Okay,
joining
Boondocka.
us.
Oh my God.
And Boondocka, you've got any links, any shameless plugs that you want to drop into the chat room, I would appreciate it because our group speaks so highly of your product.
You should send him a link. Have him come on.
I don't know if he can or not, honestly.
He can
Yeah,
talk.
can
Wait a minute, Jim's getting his Kiss costume out now. Jim, I think because Douglas has probably seen the pictures of my Kiss costume I actually won a contest with. And that was a wig, but I don't have to do that anymore. I just got to dye it black. And shave again. Not going to happen. I was Gene Simmons in like 1997 or 98, and my buddy Oliver was Ace Frehley, and we both did our, the whole 9 yards. We had 7-inch platformed heels and the whole, and makeup and the costumes, and we won a free bar tab that night, and we let everybody drink.
Tactical wingnut. That's good. I had those for my prom tuxedo. The high heels that had the fish bowls.
High heels were.
Yep.
I just
had
want.
those for my
I just
baby
want
blue.
one wib. How much for one wib?
Mhm.
Johnny Concho says that Jim had a strap-on mullet for the
A
girl.
strap-on mullet for the girl. Now that's 2 or 3 people said the volume is low. I don't understand. On everybody or just certain
There you go.
people? I don't know.
Here, Eric, talk for a second.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Locked and Unloaded. Oh,
Don't
Locked and Getting Loaded.
don't lean in. Don't just that's gay.
Sit down. I mean, I thought you were going to.
Oh,
Oh, no, there he is. Yes.
See,
Eric-
look,
Eric
he's starting
has-
the microphone. Oh my
But,
god.
but
That's
Eric,
fucking
Eric, I
disturbing,
do
but
want to.
that's actually kind of impressive.
It
I'm
is.
not
I was
gonna
gonna
lie.
say after watching that, how you doing?
First you harass my internet husband, and now you're leave my microphone alone.
Wow.
And Mark, Yes, Mark, they were 7-inch leather heels.
Well, Boondockers, it's simple. It's like this. You produce a good product at a decent price,
Yes.
and they will come.
At a beyond decent price. I'd pay double for his sauce. That's no doubt.
Hey, he's in the room, okay?
Yeah. You got a box coming to you. Yes, boiled peanuts. So we did see the brewery review. Eric is a boiled peanut fan. Yes, he is.
No.
You know,
I don't know if I've ever tried
No.
boiled.
That's just wrong.
Hey, John, the world doesn't revolve around you.
I kind of
I'm
want
with
to.
John, that's
I
wrong,
kind
that's
of
wrong.
want to boil them until they're no longer. I mean,
Oh, candy cigarettes.
I'm sorry. Opening up a can and seeing floating peanuts kind of goes against everything that I know about a peanut.
But you
Now-
said you liked
Now imagine
Potato.
pulling up to a gas station and there's a guy out there who can't spell the word peanut or boiled, and he's going to
Well, I
serve it
don't-
to you out of a giant 5-gallon tub.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought the can said chilled, warmed up, or room
Mhm.
temperature, which is what I was having. And Jolson chastised me for not
not warming them up. Yes.
So I heated them up, and
It's still gross.
it's a. I can honestly say, I personally consume the entire one of the Cajun.
The
style
Cajun,
ones.
yeah. The Cajun are my favorite also. But I don't like the canned ones. See, I'm spoiled because I've lived in the South for 30 plus 35, whatever, 40 years. And I can just go up the street and get them from the guy straight out of the fucking kettle. So,
Yeah, just I don't know. For me, it's just not my deal.
Not when
but
you
see,
get.
everybody thinks the peanuts are going to be mushy. And Eric, are they or are they not?
No, they're not.
They're not mushy.
No, they have
They're-
texture. They have a
Yeah.
firmness to them, but it's not a. It's not.
You wanna try
it's
some?
Totally creepy, dude. But it's not crunchy like a peanut.
Other than boiled
This wasn't
peanuts.
the same.
Well, here, if Christine and Matt want to talk, or Jim wants to talk, or John wants to talk,
Okay, you guys are just crazy
I'm
with the
gonna
boiled
go.
peanuts.
I'm gonna go grab Matt. Get Matt. Do you want to do the Cajun, which has a little zest to him, or do you just want the au naturel?
Well, obviously, I would like a little bit of both. I mean, how the fuck can you really rate it?
Right, exactly. I agree with Matt on. See, and now this is something Matt and I can agree on.
Okay. I'll
Yuck.
Now, Poco Boondockers, Poco Loco brought something up. If I ever get off my lazy fat fucking ass and get my website up, we could look at maybe trying to do something on the website with wholesaling them out and getting you on there. Let me get that taken care of, and hopefully here in the next 2 weeks. I've been busy as fuck.
Yep.
Yes, Miss Shedder.
Oh, sorry, I'm taking inventory.
She
for my...
has been balls deep in that phone of hers.
Yeah, I've been taking inventory for what I need to put together for my baby's
So, well,
party.
let's hear about it. You're taking inventory. Let's hear about it. Let's talk about this this 80s show here.
Yeah, because
what's
you
the
know,
deal?
Wigs on order. Got to have some wigs on order. You already pulled up a camera of a perfect one.
Jim, but see here, Jim doesn't need a wig. Just like,
No.
No, you need one for the front and one for the back, if you know what I mean.
no.
What's the food going to be like? What are we having for food?
Well, I was just looking at some of the stuff for the candies. Remember the candies? They have like
Oh boy.
bottle
Oh, boy.
caps and see, Jim, when you come, we'll take care of you. All the girls will just fix your hair.
Just
And
get
we'll-
him.
Hold on.
His ear is fine. Just get him some of that. Just get him some of that
Nice.
pink spray.
I said we'll take care of you when you come here. All the girls will help fix your hair.
No, just no.
Pubes.
No.
Wrong head.
Well, depends on.
Jim's like, well, yeah. Hey, I mean, I'm coming now.
You said pubes. How you doing?
I
How
don't
you
even know
doing?
what the heck was even.
Now Boondockers is asking if you got your box today. Hey, Boondockers, you might want to check his tracking number. He says he didn't get it.
Never supposed to be microwaved.
Not very long, just enough to warm him up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, are they doing peanuts?
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing some
They're
peanuts.
doing peanuts.
Boiled
You know, the boiled,
I've never
disgusting
tried the
peanuts
boiled
that...
peanuts.
How y'all doing? Want some boiled
I'll
peanuts?
try them all.
Right-
and give you
right
my
bit
personal
tasty, though.
opinion.
They're disgusting.
Really? You assholes. You fucking... Oh, my God.
I want candy.
So, Eric and Christine...
Jim would make a
wait,
great
wait.
Valley girl. I love it.
Oh.
Put that there. Uh-huh.
And that leaves Douglas's line open.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the first one I just happened to look at.
Joey is Eric's Gilligan.
Yeah, right?
I love it.
These nuts.
Chocolate recipe.
So,
Yeah. Joey's locked in the basement.
so
flipping on the
I
line.
take it that Christine and Eric can't move south of the Mason-Dixon line
Why?
because everybody below there eats boiled peanuts and loves them.
Oh, you guys are nuts. No boiled peanuts. No.
Now,
Yeah.
are you being a smart ass, Jolson, or am I really too loud?
Yeah, even Poco Loco said, "Holy shit, turn down John,"
Okay. All right, how's that?
or
better?
just move your microphone away.
Christ. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
better.
like a little sample pack, not a whole meal.
That's just half of them.
It's disgusting. They come in a can.
Yeah, I'm kind of already.
Well, again, you guys have to get them out of a can. Down here, you just go to up the street and he boils them right there in front of you.
In a,
Well,
Yeah.
in a giant can.
And well, a kettle, not a can, a kettle.
Tastes like a regular salted peanut. Just
Exactly.
Softer.
A little softer. That's all it is.
Little-
Now try
little-
to try the Cajun.
It's for old people. They got
Yeah, with dentures.
Yeah.
I mean, if I
Denture nuts.
Denture nuts.
Oh my God, you all are such
Look, I like
you all are such liberal assholes.
Oh, Jim's bringing out the liberal asshole. We pucker on the left side.
No.
I
They're gross.
no, I don't dislike them.
Says the
Now
one
look.
that hasn't tried one.
I don't dislike
They're wet and
So-
disgusting.
I like things that are wet.
them. Me too.
And disgusting.
Yeah.
And tactical wingnut can kiss my ever loving darkest part of my ass.
Jim loves soft salt
Jim
nuts
loves
in
soft, salty nuts in his How in the hell did this become
But see,
a promotion?
and even me from
old
even
peanuts?
after living in the South all these years, I still can't put peanuts in my Coke. Even though I've tried it, it's not bad. I just not my thing.
What the hell does that do? Putting peanuts in your Coke?
I don't know. I never got into it. I
All,
never,
all you're gonna do is
I never
accidentally
got it.
draw one up a straw and shoot yourself in the back of the
Is
throat.
this Cajun?
Well, no, in a bottle, not in a cup. There, ding dong. You know, back when you used to be able to go to the machine, get a bottle of Coke, dump your peanuts in it. Yeah, I mean, I've done it. Don't get me wrong. Even up in Ohio, I did it. But,
Why would
I don't
you
know
do
what the
that?
hell it would do.
it was the salt in the soda back in the
The
day.
Cajun are fucking way better.
Who started
Way
this in
better.
the first place? Where in the hell did boiled peanuts come
It's
from?
Paco Loco because I
It's-
don't like them, so he has gone on a
But, I mean,
anti-John
he was
Boyle
old for
peanut
that.
rage.
That's not from
I
Coke.
just said go with the Cajun. I didn't know there was a fucking meal for either.
No,
of us.
sorry, it's Jolson, not Paco Loco. Jolson. He's on an anti-John Solar Boyle peanut rage.
So what? So people were just bored down south one day and said, "Hey, let's make
boil
some
our
boiled-
nuts.
Let's boil our damn nuts." Yeehaw! I mean, where did
Again, don't
See?
move south of the
See,
Mason-Dixon
no,
line.
Christine, you said boiled. You said boiled. That's wrong. It's boiled.
Black Dog.
B-O-L-T.
See, there you go.
Boiled.
See, I'm with Black Dog's in the house.
I
And
never
he said
figured out
it's-
anything about the guys down south.
it's a southern thing?
But I've lived in the South I've been in the South for many, many years. 10 years down in Jim's neck of the woods.
Cajun are fucking flaming better.
Well, no, you live down south, even further south. You lived in Central Florida. That's not That's not the same as the South. I mean, like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Arkansas.
No, I
Yeah.
lived in Harrison, Arkansas, and I lived in Missouri, and I lived in Topeka, Kansas. I've lived south, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, the boiled peanut never took off. It just never took off.
Hey Jim, I figured
What?
out
What's
this
that?
training for eating crawdads.
So,
Ooh, I
Wait,
like
you don't like
crawdads.
you don't like see you don't like crawfish?
I love crawdads.
I've never tried them.
What?
Oh my god, crawfish are so good.
Mud bugs are some damn good stuff. That's good eating right
See,
there.
and this is what kills me.
Living on location.
See, this is what kills me about John Solar. John Solar, I love mud bugs, but I won't eat boiled peanuts. What the fuck?
I just don't care for them. I really just don't care for them. There was nothing special about it. It was like, yeah, whatever.
So, okay, let me ask Eric and Christine, and we'll put Matt in this too, since he's right there live in the studio. So, is it pecan or pecan?
it's a fucking nut.
It's neither. It's
My
pecan.
question-
That's not. Hold on, hold on.
It's
That
pecan.
wasn't the question. Answer the question. You are under oath.
All right, ask again. Ask again.
Is it pecan or pecan?
So here is my answer for you. When you're drinking tea, does your pinky go in the air?
Oh my god.
No, it's a simple one or the other. There's no
Pecan.
It depends
So
upon
you
where.
say pa. So
where-
Christine, what do you
it
say?
depends upon where you live, because
No. What do you
Both ways.
say?
I say pecan.
Thank you.
I
And
say-
Christine, what do you say? If you're just talking about that nut, what do you say?
I don't know. It's just a nut.
All right, so let's go to the chat room.
Pecan. It's
So we got I see a pecan, a pecan. See, Boondocker says pecan. We won't hold that against him. Pecan from Black Dog, and Bocalogo said it's a fucking pie.
And Mark says pea in a can. I like Mark.
Yeah, Mark says pea in a can.
I like his
Douglas says pecan.
Johnny says.
Okay, so for the most part, it's pecan over pecan. Me, it's pecan.
Yeah.
I grew up. I was born and raised in the north, but have lived my entire adult life in the south.
That's
And
not-
I actually had two big ass pecan trees in my backyard of my first house. I mean, I'm talking 100 foot tall, and I got grocery bags full of them fuckers every year.
That would be
You
awesome.
can't hit me. I'm from Minnesota.
Every year, dude. I ate pecans until I couldn't. I was sick of them. I'd eat them every year.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I had squirrels. And talk about squirrels now, dude. You should. If I'd had a YouTube channel back then,
You should
you'd have seen squirrels like every minute.
That might work
Oh, I
better.
bet that's like a squirrel's heyday right there.
Oh, I even had a no shit,
Looks the
all
same.
white, pink eyed albino squirrel in my backyard.
You sure you need
Or to fix your squirrel.
I'm serious. And I
So-
was like,
So has the host retired to the back side of the studio and he's back there eating
He's
Cajun
busy.
boiled peanuts?
yeah.
He's
He's eating peanuts. So John Solar, your host of the show, is eating.
left the building. He's like,
Yeah, he's left the building to eat boiled peanuts that he says he doesn't really like, and he hasn't stopped shoving them in his mouth since
You
he
can
left
say he didn't really like
10
him.
minutes ago.
I didn't
So.
He
His
likes
pe-
him.
His pecan pie holes being filled with peanuts.
That sounds like you're saying you're peeing in a can.
The
when you say
Cajun ones are
pecan.
pretty good, though.
No, they are. No, I agree. Out of the
These
can,
ones are pretty good.
Out of the can.
I like
I'll
that
give them
flavor, like because you're able to boil them and soak them. It really is able to soak up that flavor, which I do like that fact about the boiled peanut.
No, Boondockers, you have it wrong.
The plain. I much rather
Hornet
have
Fixer is not considered an adult.
No.
No.
No, not at all. I'm not I agree with Poco Loco. I'm just a big kid.
That's right.
You guys got the same cups.
What? Dickies. Yes.
Well, you learned something. Now, see, this show has brought some information to you. The two of them have the same.
Great. Two guys in my kitchen sucking on nuts.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I learned.
They're slurping down nuts, just having to hate it.
I think you just lost.
Sucking them nuts.
What are those boys sucking on, Christine? These nuts.
Would you like to partake in a cocksucker?
No. Where's Jolson? Is
Maybe a little
Jolson
bit
in the
later.
house?
I'm good on the cocksucker right now.
He sent you a whole bag of these.
Cocksuckers, yep.
Are they different flavors or are they all the same flavor?
Nope.
No, they're different flavors and they're all hot.
They're,
Eric shows on Wednesday and Jim shows on Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. Well, that's because Eric was too busy back in the back
Yeah.
sucking down peanuts.
I was busy putting salty nuts in my mouth.
Yeah, and we
They're
heard
all
that.
the same.
Are they
They're caramel and peach cocksuckers.
caramel and peach?
Yep.
What is?
Jolson sent them. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that's so awesome. Jolson said, okay, well, now she understands why it's all cocked up. Mr. Mexican cack himself.
All right, I'm going to be quiet now because
I'm just
everybody's
like,
mad because
I'm
I'm
sorry.
talking on
I'm
your show.
being really. What's the word I'm looking for?
Obnoxious.
With my
Eric, everyone wants to know when you're having that. Do you spit?
Do I spit? No, I swallow.
What is this?
How you doing?
You see the chicken on it?
This is supposed to
What?
chicken on a
What's there to
stick.
chicken?
Yes,
on?
chicken
Look
on
at
a
it's a
stick.
chicken on a
Chicken,
stick.
chicken on a stick.
Right, it's a cocksucker.
You need chicken on
These
it?
are these are catsuckers.
Like maybe like the whole fucking chicken. Like you go to the grocery store and
Just
get one of
like
them
the
fried
whole-
up.
Wait, did you just say you wanted to fuck
Legs.
Did you just say fuck a chicken?
Ooh.
Matt.
Oh.
I don't know if I said fucking chicken, but hey, you know, by all means, if that's what you take from it, you
Just
have at her, boy.
Just put Jolson's cock in your mouth. Okay? I am.
Oh.
It's, you can't write this shit.
This is supposed to have pea.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just
Jolson's
say-
cack is
Did you
kinda
just say
sweet.
pea? Oh, peach. I thought she went, does it pee? I was like, what? Oh my god. This just went left and down the freaking hill.
These packs don't taste very good.
You got another cup, dude. You're going through it more than I am. You
These
got
don't taste
if,
very
if you
good.
finish your Dickies cup, you'd slow down like me.
Once you put it in your mouth, you have to keep licking it.
That's what he tells all the girls.
I support that.
These don't taste good.
And that's what she tells all
What
the guys.
exactly is it about Jolson's cack that you don't like? Can you explain it? Can you put it into words?
It's got
Gotta
kind of a Mexican flair to it.
This doesn't taste like.
There
caramel.
she blows.
It tastes like caramel and peach.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's caramel or peach, I thought.
No, it's both. There's no variety in there. They're all the same.
Yeah, well, this is disgusting.
Here you go. Here, throw it away for you.
Yes.
Please. Did you? She said this,
Well,
like as she
I hate
forces it
to-
out of her mouth.
honestly, I hate to see the waste, but once you've had Jolson's cack in your mouth, I'm not going there.
Okay, but at least it's leaving a bad taste in my mouth.
So,
It's not.
Oh, and I have that on tape.
Stop nuts.
Now you owe me. I want some male shitters, John. You owe me. I want male shitters in my promo, John.
Hello, Scott.
I will make you a deal. I will give you one in your girls' night promo.
2.
Insight Freedom's in the house.
yes, he is.
Oh my
Dude, where the
God.
hell you get
That's
this,
what
by the
she
way?
said. Yeah, I know.
That's what she said.
Scott, just in case you're just joining us, Christine decided that she didn't like the way Jolson's cock tastes in her mouth.
It left
Yeah,
a
but
bad
Eric-
taste
Still
in her
sucking
mouth.
on his cock.
I, on the other hand, have no problem at all.
They're tag
Yeah,
teaming.
because say Eric still has Jolson's cack in his mouth.
Oh my God, Mark.
Brandon, Bearded CB, Brandon. Hello, my friend.
Sorry, smile, buddy. He's like, it's all been about nuts and cocks. Oh, sorry.
Hey, where the hell do you get these, by the way? You get these at the grocery store? You gotta order them.
Is Jolson in the chat room?
Jolson sent them to me off of Amazon.
Is that where you
Oh,
got?
well, I was gonna say either you can get them on Amazon or I can send them to you directly from one of the fucking stores here in town.
Fresh, the fresher the
I've
better.
I've never seen these before.
Well, if you get them in a can, they're not as fresh as I can get them straight off the street. So
There's not a lot of people hanging out in
I
Minnesota.
mean, literally, there's
pretty.
literally here in Jacksonville, you can go to pretty much any gas station or Speedway, gate station, 7-Eleven, whatever, and they probably got boiled peanuts in there.
Are they
Fresh nuts are better.
soaking? Are they literally soaking in water, just like the canned ones?
Yeah, they boil them in water and then leave them
This is why I don't doubt you
he
at
says
all.
Walmart has them.
Because
Walmart sells them.
if you compare, say, canned potatoes versus potatoes any other way, fuck the canned potatoes.
Yeah, and I buy a lot of canned potatoes because I don't feel like peeling them motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
Because it's just me and Tilly doesn't eat a lot of people food because I had to back her down off of that.
Why don't you get like baby reds so you can just cook them with the skin?
Okay, then that entails cooking, and if it doesn't go in my if it doesn't go in my crock pot, if it doesn't go in my air fryer, if it doesn't go in my toaster oven, I don't cook them.
They all go in.
Oh, I wonder how literally, because we can go over to our grocery store and you can buy a bag with a little tiny fresh.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm wondering what those would do in an air fryer.
The baby reds
What's that?
The baby reds work very good in both the crock pot and the air fryer. They
Yeah.
work in both.
Well, yeah, and I've done that, and in my crock pot, I've actually cut up baby reds and put them in there with a pork steak or something, and then threw some marinade and whatnot in there.
And I agree with Boondockers. Walmart does suck. It's like
Walmart sucks.
It's like an evil, but around here, God, it's like
The only thing you
we
got.
couldn't go shooting. We had a snowstorm.
Pussy. I mean, what?
Says it from the man coming from Florida.
well, I need to get
I'm going to the range Monday.
Steve's rifle in the mail as soon as possible. So, see, Steve, here's the problem. Our high temperature next week is like a single-digit negative number.
Oh my God, you are such a wimp. You live in Minnesota. This is like your hot season.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Doesn't mean I want to go stand and shoot fucking Steve's rifle in it. Sorry, Steve.
Oh no,
I could shoot it from the car.
No, see, and the reason I said it was because you assholes make fun of me when it gets below 70 degrees and I got to put I put a long sleeve shirt on.
Yeah, that is funny.
Parka.
No, it's not. You live in the Great White North, eh? So 6 degrees ain't that's a heat wave, eh?
Yeah, you betcha.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude,
Miss, when we're feeling warm this time of year, that's called frostbite.
well, that sucks to be you, but that's not my fucking problem now, is it?
Snowflake melter.
Yeah, snowflake mother.
What do we got left? 30
35 slots left.
35 slots. It's an AR-15 pistol chambered 223-556. It's a 10.5 inch barrel. It has the MOE grip on it. It has the Midwest Industries rail. It has the what I really
were trying
love,
to show me last week.
the SB3. $10. A bunch of you guys said, I don't mind you doubling the amount of slots, but if you drop the tickets in half, it gives a few more people the means to get involved.
Yes,
So-
very much so. So, yeah, go ahead.
I want to say they're $10 a slot, and we're doing 100 slots.
How many slots are still open?
35. And I'm about to drop 6 more on you.
I'll drop. I'll. You know what? That's that AK you were showing me.
No, AR.
It's AR. Oh damn! I thought it was an AK last week. I gotta look at it.
Well, you might want to
I know where it is. If you turn around, head towards that clock.
Yeah.
Go down the staircase.
Go down
right
the stairs, go around the corner, and open
Yep.
up the door of the safe. It's in there.
Yeah,
The
I
clock
got.
that's not ticking.
I gotta see it, but I might put two tickets in.
Ooh.
Now Jim's gonna
Hey.
taunt you.
He's loading it up.
Listening to Mr.
You got excited.
Multi-Ticket, by percentage, the most of our wins have been by single ticket purchasers.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I know.
Yes, they have. Well,
They've not been me because
the two I've won haven't. All right, I just sent for 5. And if Jim wins this one, he's going to pay it forward. Just letting everybody know. Let's see. I know somebody took 10. John's not updated. I know somebody's taken 10 and 56. I got to look at the rest of the numbers.
Hold on, I'm up. I was updated till the beginning of the show.
No, 'cause, Smile Money and another guy took a couple of them earlier today.
Hold on, let me go over here. And look.
So 10 and 56 are gone.
Now, I don't want to have you give it all away, but if you pay it forward, do you have an idea of who that would be?
Yes. Huh. Already know. I know. I'm not going to tell you. Fuck off, Matt. I mean, what? Hey, how you doing?
Let me guess. Matt is not one of the people.
No, actually, I long before the show, if I won, like when I put my first 5 in, I already had somebody in mind. So.
Well, I thought it was pretty awesome with the just the show of what some people do time in, time out. Tardisius has either donated something for almost every single giveaway we've ever done, or in this last one, and I actually felt kind of bad because almost a week after it was gone, I got his money and a Christmas card in the mail, and he bought 3 pay it forward slots for Ed's Mosen. Number 1 was Jim, number 2 was Gunwild 1, and number 3 was John Solar.
But he had spaces in there. I don't know if you noticed it or not. I had spaces in there because you contacted me and I said okay.
Oh yeah. He was in right away. It's just that he was a pay it forward. So if we would have drawn his name right then and there, I have known Tardisius since my channel had, I think, 35 subscribers, and he is a very I'm just going to say he's a very, very private person. I have given him my emails and phone number so many times over the years.
Anybody know Rob Walters?
No. Fun sent John Solar.
All right. Harry?
Well, I don't know Rob Walters. I don't know that name, but I mean, it could be a YouTuber. I don't know. Did he say who he was?
He says he knows he boned me.
Well, yeah, but what's his YouTube name?
I don't have any of that. Yeah, that's the.
Hey, what's this? Is it a little bit more casky flavor or what?
They have an IPA and a stout version.
Well, hey, John, I sent the 5 numbers, but if you got somebody on hold, if that's some of his numbers, let me know. Okay, I'll change mine.
All right. No, well, you're the first one in, so.
My buddies really like Jameson. A lot of them. I'm not a huge fan.
Jolson, what
Jolson.
are you sending me?
God damn it, Jolson.
I don't have money. Oh my God. Yes, Jolson, that's the same one. Well, that's not the exact same one I got. I already have a Just Right carbine in 10mm. I just don't have that hand grill on it. I have the regular one. I hope he can hear me. I'm not watching the chat room right now.
It's Jules. She's trying to get on the show. On Spreaker, just go to the John Solar Radio Network and click on the link to my show.
She doesn't know how to do that.
She's got on my show.
Because it was posted on Facebook.
Well,
This one's posted on Facebook.
I have a link on Facebook.
Well, tell her that.
I did.
Yeah, a bunch of us do, actually. Let me double check here. Hold on. Let me go to your page. Bomi. Well, is she on Bomi or on Eric? I don't know.
Eric, USP tracking number. Just put it up there for you. Boondockers.
So,
Whoa, Poco Loco. Whoa.
Poco Loco. I'm not going to share that. You can share that.
No, see, that's just uncalled for.
That's the red zone. We don't go there.
That's supremely uncalled for. I don't like you very much right now.
Boondockers, the guess from Jim is that it'll be here tomorrow.
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
You just got Poco Loco's message?
Hey, John.
Friday by 8. It says Friday by 8 o'clock, but I'm sure your asshole fucking track delivery people are going to keep it in a truck.
Shit. So, everybody listening, Jolson sent the link, and I do agree. He said this would be a great snowflake melter. The Just Right Carbine Gen 3 10mm.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Right.
one I bought. Except I have the round handguard. That's got the rail handguard
I
on it.
mean, it depends on what the cost is going to be.
Looks like we could purchase it for
From Buds for $565.
$565.
Now that's cash price. If you use a credit card, it's going to be the retail price, which is like 3% more.
$581.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, Boondockers, I just looked at the tracking number. It says it's supposed to be, but Eric's USPS up in Duluth are assholes, so he probably won't get it till tomorrow.
Supposed to be there today, but yeah. Probably be tomorrow.
So would that be by 9 o'clock my time, which is only 19 minutes from now?
No.
Right, and it's not going to happen. I guarantee you they're not going to deliver it at this time of the night to you guys.
Well,
You probably get it tomorrow.
they're still in
Oh.
the Christmas hours. I got one the other night where someone said, "Your package is here." I went, "No, it's not. I was just out there. I walked out 8:25 at night. It got delivered."
Yeah, but this is Eric's post office we're talking about, and they're probably leaving it in the truck and let it freeze and bust.
There's enough headspace. I already tested it. I had to know whether or not it's worth ordering.
And they're playing soccer. Tactical Wingnut says they're playing soccer with the box up in Duluth.
If you guys, just for the fun of documenting it, I wish I would have. If you guys saw some of the shit I've seen, for starters, people always ask me, I want to put some beers together and send it up to P&E Brewery Reviews. What's the best way? Well, first of all, there is no
concrete box.
Yes.
First of all, technically, there's no legal way to do it, because unless you are going through, and the thing is you can't even walk into FedEx or UPS and say this is alcohol, so go ahead and get an adult signature. They won't even entertain that.
No.
But if you're gonna do it, I can tell you, Smile Money, I think, actually right now holds the record for this bitch could have been thrown out of a helicopter, bounced off the roof of my house, landed on my stairs, and nothing would have been broken. But if you put everything in a Ziploc baggie and wrap it up and then just put some bubble wrap around it, the problem is, and this is what I have the biggest problem with, is I always try to put as much shit as I can in, say, a large flat rate box. Well, if you make it so that you feel good about it surviving the trip, now you can maybe put 4 bottles in a large box because of the damn bubble wrap.
But if you're really wanting to do it, the recommendation I would give for everybody is use peanuts, the packing peanuts, but crush them first. Make them real small and fine. Crush them up real small.
No, do not listen to John.
No, listen. I'm teaching you the point. They'll filter down between all the spots, and they'll hold it really good and tight. That way, when he opens it, nothing moved. But crush the peanuts as much as you can.
I think I'm going to get a box that's 2 foot by 2 foot put one fucking beer in the center and then stick the straw of expanding foam in through a hole and fill up that 2 foot by 2 foot box.
I'll cut my way
Not a
in.
bad idea.
I will cut my way in. Use penis? No. You got that all wrong. Crushed penis.
Crushed penis. Let me check my front porch as we speak.
Does he usually put it right where you can see it on the camera?
I got a question for you guys. I'm thinking about getting a 1911. What do you guys feel the top 3 1911s would be? I've been looking at the Desert Eagle 1911. Just because it's something different, I haven't seen it.
Actually, I don't know much about the longevity of the Desert Eagle, or who actually even for them.
What?
Who makes Desert Eagles 1911?
This is Magnum
Desert
Research.
Eagles. Magnum. Well, no, Magnum Research imports it. I want to say it was IWI that made the 1911. Hold on.
Well, my question is, what do you guys think? Because I'm thinking about getting a 1911. What are the top 3 that you guys would recommend?
Well, I know for a fact that the IWI or the Magnum Research 1911, the Desert Eagle 1911, they're phenomenal. I tried to buy one and from Dave and Sandy at Florida Customs. Somebody else bought it, and he's a regular, and he just absolutely loves it. That's actually his carry gun.
Well, that's the one I've been looking at out of a few. I was also looking at a Kimber.
No, don't buy it. No, please, dear God, don't buy a Kimber.
Well, I've heard a lot of reviews on the Kimber. It's either you love it or you hate it. It's a 50-50 whether it works or not.
Well, you have your Kimber fanboys, but I'm telling you right now, a buddy of mine got a Kimber 1911 and 10 millimeter gifted to him for Christmas. He shot it the day after Christmas, and it's already on its way back to Kimber because it won't even chamber around.
Well,
And that's no shit.
as
Now-
everybody knows,
Eric owns one, so
I own one, and I personally would not buy one. I think that they're overpriced for what you're gonna get.
exactly. See, and for me, as in 1911s, I own a bunch of different 1911s. I'll be straight up honest with you. I own everything from Springfield Armory, Smith and Wesson, to the Turkish models, the T-Sauce, the Gearsan, the cheaper, what everybody calls the cheap ones. And I got to be honest, I took it up to Shoot-A-Palooza one year, and I actually did the course with what's his name up there. We did the pistol course.
Jason, yeah.
From Jason. I actually used my T-Sauce 1911 for the pistol course, and it ran flawlessly. And it's always has ran flawlessly, and it's half the price of name brand, if you will, and I'll use the air quotes there. 1911s. Ruger makes a great 1911. Rock Island Armory makes a great 1911. I mean, I've not heard anybody say they've had a bad 1911 from these guys. And 45 ACP.
Well, the gun is 100 years old. If you fuck it up, you suck as a company for making guns.
Boondockers left you a message, Jim.
Sorry.
Oh, and Scott, you are absolutely right.
Love your Ruger.
I fucking custom ordered my Kimber. I paid $1,500 or $1,700 for it. And why does a $1,500 custom pistol come with a plastic mainspring housing? Mine has Springfield in it. I got rid of the plastic one. Not saying that it would ever be an issue, but why does a $1,500 pistol come with a plastic anything?
Right. No, I agree. Now, let me ask you a question, if I may, Matt. You said you're looking for a 1911. Are you trying to carry, or you just want a pistol?
Both. First, I want a pistol, but I will get my carry at some point. I'm just kind of lazy.
Well, then you're going to want to look at smaller 1911s. You're going to want to look at officer or commander size 1911s. I've
already got that in mind, but I'm not too worried about that fact. I just built this past fall. I built an AR-10. So now I'm looking at getting a pistol, and I'm thinking I really like the 1911s.
Oh, now see, Inside Freedom, which was a good friend of the show and everybody, all of us here, he's got a Rock Island Armory and 22 TCM. Woo-hoo. I see. Now that's one I would like to have.
See, I'd like a 45 myself. I'm not going to lie.
But evidently you've never seen a 22 TCM because it's a badass rocking around.
I'm not disagreeing. I mean, you got more ammo you can hold, and you can really spray the hell out of it. I just like the 45. I would consider maybe a 38, but I don't think I'd want to go.
A third, yeah. If you don't want to, if you go to 38 Super or 38 Special in a 1911, you're talking big bucks.
Well, I plan on spending probably 700 plus.
No, you're not gonna. You're gonna have to stick with either a 9 or a 45 in that.
Well, and like I said, 7 plus. I mean, I'm thinking it could be up to $1,500 I'm spending, but so far,
okay.
What I've looked at is I really do like the Desert Eagle, and I was talking to Eric about it, but he didn't have shit to say about it, unfortunately.
Well, and again, that's one is on my wish list. I've not went out and actually actively got one because I'm too busy looking at Smith & Wessons. But the Baby Eagle or Desert Eagle, whatever you want to, however, the Eagle 1911. Who is it? The guy from Kentucky, the YouTuber from Kentucky. I can't remember his name now to save my life. He got 2 of the 1911s. He got the full size and then the compact, and he loves both of them. And he carries the compact every day.
The smaller one, yeah.
Yeah. Now, the only 1911s I've had issue with was a Para-Ordnance, and that was a full size, and then what's the other one? ATI. I had issue with the ATI. It took my buddy. I sold it to my buddy, telling him I had issues with it, and it took him a day and a half of polishing feed ramps and barrel ramps and everything else and playing with it and tweaking it to finally get it to run hollow points and round nose and everything else. So that's just my personal.
So your personal opinion, if I was to stick to like the typical manufacturers, Ruger, you got Browning, you've got who's the other one I'm thinking of?
Colt.
Yeah, Colt. Is there any of those that stand out better than the others? I mean, Colt was the original, but does it really stand out better than the rest?
To me, no. They're all. If you go old school 1911, they're all going to do it. Like I said, if you're looking at money, if you're looking at price point, you can look at.
I'm not really looking at price. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go crazy if I can spend $3,000 on it. But
well, no.
Up to like probably $1,400-$1,500, it's not a problem.
Well, what do you think, Eric? Ruger, Smith & Wesson, Springfield Armory.
I think Springfield Armory, if you want to use up all of someone's money, is a way you can do. But if anybody out there hears this, can honestly tell me that you've ever had a problem or disagree with anything in Ruger's lineup. I mean,
no, not at all. I've shot a lot of Ruger 1911s, mostly you guys. And Cobra Burnout's right. Bomy's never met a gun he didn't like to fix.
Smile Money. The Smile Money is right on. I own 4 1911s, and the only problem I've ever had was with I got that double stack from Rich. And now, what doesn't make any sense, and they never even told me what the hell they even did to it, but I watched Rich show it on camera, brand new, out of the box, must have ran 5 or 6 mags worth of ammo through it, decided that the 10 millimeter was given too much kick. The grip, he didn't like how the extra size of the grip, because it's a double stack 10 millimeter, and he had just had his shoulder surgery, so he sold it to me for less than what he had into it and threw in some mags. And I got it, And I brought it out to shoot it, and I had nothing but problems with it. And it turned out that Rich never cleaned it, broke it down and
Right.
cleaned it when he got it. And after a couple hundred rounds, after I took it apart and clean it and I replaced the spring, I carry one, recommended a particular springs for 1911s. He said, no matter what damn 1911 I buy, I automatically put in and now I'm drawing a blank as to the brand. And I did, no, it was Owen or Old something. I left it over.
Okay. Yeah, I know which one.
I went and bought like 8 of them because they were like $7 a piece, and I put them in every single 1911 I own. And I went back out to shoot it, and the damn mags would not stay in the gun. Identical, like the same. Like it was like, what is with me and these goddamn mags and guns? Because that's what happened with the 5.7. So I finally had to throw in the towel. I put it in a box. I sent it back to Rock Island. It came back. All the letter said is that the customer says that the mags are not staying in the gun. We shot it. We duplicated his problem. The problem has been fixed. Bam, the gun came back. And I have not had to get out since then.
Again, 1911s are there's just a shit ton of them out there. Now, I will tell you, of the 10 or whatever 1911s I own in my collection, one of the sweetest, out of the box, straight from the factory 1911s I own is the Springfield Armory Range Officer. Cost me about $8 bills. And it's got one of the sweetest triggers. It's just one of the finest 1911s I've ever held straight out of the box in my hand.
Let me ask you this: if you could go out and get any 1911 right now, what would you get?
The Smith & Wesson Pro Series 1911, but it's a god awful expensive 1911.
Nighthawk Custom.
That one's like
yeah.
$2,200. Is that what I?
Nighthawk, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I seen that. Okay.
I don't even.
I looked it up.
I'm not even sure you can get the cheapest one. The one that I want, the one that I was gonna, if I won the lottery, that I would buy for this woman right here was $5,900.
Now, Bearded CB, I would love to have the Range Officer in town.
The small Nighthawk Custom.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did Christmas already over? Did she get her Christmas present?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she got it.
You got your little whore?
You got your little whore.
Did you adopt that little whore? Did you?
That's a little whore,
No,
right?
that's actually awesome.
Right? I call it a whore. Same thing.
She got my mistress. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of you guys that, okay, for Christmas, I don't have a bunch of money, but I do have things that I know Christine loves. And when she got a chance to shoot my mistress, Alicia, that's the 9mm carbine that I
We
built.
gotta go out sometime.
I decided to give it to her for Christmas. And thank you, Brian McCown.
You know what?
He
If we
said,
wait a couple more months, though, I'll be having a pistol too to take.
Brian said, if you give her Alicia, that is awesome, but it's the only rifle you've ever named. So you should print off adoption papers and give her that first.
Right?
So what did you get first?
The adoption papers, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Did you wrap it in a big box in a bowl?
Yeah, and
Good.
you know he stuck it right underneath the couch
She,
on my
she
side.
sat
where I
on Alicia
sat.
for 3 days.
I'm like,
You sat on my mistress. I want a mistress for
No,
Christmas.
shut up. Oh my god.
No, I mean,
well, I got the mistress for Christmas.
I think it's great because I know how much she enjoyed that, and you know,
I
anybody
love shooting that gun.
anybody that's seen the inside of the safe knows that it's not like now I'm down. Now I've only got 11 ARs left in the collection. Shit.
Really? And it's not in the safe because it's still there, asshole.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Like,
it.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, though. It gets better. John Huber is making a custom red 3/4 inch 9mm brake for her.
Yes.
Oh, wow, man. That's going to be badass.
I can't wait.
Oh, I wish his company didn't have so many freaking setbacks going on, because not only does he this would be the first, he still might make it. John Huber's actual birthday is New Year's Eve. Monday. So the last 2 years he actually spent it with us. But I'm not sure about this year. He wants to take a run up here, but
Woo! Did you see the Springfield Armory 10mm Elite operator?
no, and
He's still looking up
and
1911.
I'm not going to look at it again either.
No, well, it's Inside Freedom's fault that I'm looking at this because
Just because we share safe doesn't mean he gets to shoot the gun any old time.
Holy shit!
I remember my
It's
first beer.
As far as reliability though goes, Insight Freedom, since that my first Rock Island is my single stack. What I really wish they would do is they would build a 10mm 1911 based on melding the single stack, the 20, they call it the 2011, with the double stack lower, because my single stack looks like a frickin' RoboCop gun. Yes, Smile Money.
Yes.
I just collect guns. I don't actually shoot them. Thank you.
Right.
At least Smile Money.
And Poco Loco says we're not reading the chat room. I'm watching the chat room, and other than you say penis and spelling it incorrectly, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So, yeah, we're not watching the chat room.
Yeah, the chat room is pretty much what dominates what goes on most of
Right.
these.
So, I guess we kind of went way off topic for Matt there. He was asking about look, Matt, 1911, and like you said, 1911.
Been out for a long time.
Right, and that's true. But there are some shitty 1911s out there, and there are some absolutely holy shit. I would pay double for that 1911s out there. So, I mean, you can get the Nighthawks. You can go with your TRPs. You can go with your, all that. But if it's just something you're going to shoot every now and again, or you're going to carry, I would look at, price point would be the driver for that.
J-Dog, the 5200 from Rock Island Armory is close.
What's that
But
one?
I would still say not.
Did you say that's the Nighthawk?
No, this is
That's not the
the
Nighthawk.
this is
That's
like
a
the
10mm.
this is like the blending of both my Rock Islands. It's got a lot of the similarities of the upper end of my single stack, and it's a double stack with the big Magwell.
The only thing I don't like about that one, actually, I like the looks of that a lot, actually. The only thing I don't like about that is the fact that resale value on palmetto, no one ever seems to want to buy palmetto guns on a resale.
Well, this is Rock Island.
Well, I won the Palmetto State 1911 from Eric on Snowflake motor, and it runs flawlessly. Now the magazine sucks balls; it exploded on me. So you
On
buy
camera.
some on camera. I have it. I have video evidence that I slapped it up in there and it went boom. So, but if you put some Wilson Combats or hell any fucking Pro Mag fucking 1911s up in there, it'll work fine. But for $500, that 1911 was holy shit nice.
I'll be honest with you guys. I appreciate all the comments and help that I've got, not only with the video chat, but also with the feed. But it hasn't changed my mind so far. I'm opting to get the Desert Eagle 1911, to be honest.
And again, dude, like I said, I don't own one. I always wanted one, and I know people that own them and love them. So you're not wrong on that assumption there, Prowl. Not at all.
Well, this year you come up. Well, obviously, we might not be doing the whole Shoot-A-Palooza, but this year, if you come up towards the fall, I'll have it.
Roger that, dude. Roger that. Actually, have you looked at them? I mean, when's the last time you looked at those?
Just yesterday.
Oh, okay.
They're about $730.
Yeah, they came down a little bit, but not too much, and that's what kills me about those. And they still have them under Magnum Research, right?
I've seen them on a different one. Yeah, Magnum Research.
Yeah.
You can get them on Bud's Gun Shop for like $736 or something like that.
Right. That to me, and that's a good place to look because that's to me that's the barometer, if you will.
That's where I really typically wager out. Where I mean, I'll look at manufacturers, but I'll always refer to that website because they have everything on there.
No, and I agree. I have actually bought a lot from Bud's Gun Shop over here. I guarantee I bought at least 15 or 20 weapons from Bud's over the years, if not more. So yeah, I'm looking at a 8+1 4.3 inch for $686. Yeah, that's not bad.
I like that.
Hell, they got the compacts. Factory blemished. Who gives a shit? It might have a little flaw in the finish.
The size.
For under $800. And that's a compact. That's a good carry gun there.
I like that T3. Fuck, I ain't spending that, but I mean that T3 looks good.
We're at Nighthawk Customs.
Oh yeah, of course, Nighthawk.
We're wearing condoms.
It looks nice, but I ain't spending fucking close to $4,000 on a gun like that. No.
Oh, you really want to see how you can blow some money? Get the Presidente. El Presidente.
Okay, so I have to talk to CB for just a second, if you don't mind, guys. You said that it gives the Shockwave 2.0 is like the SPA3. I'm not seeing it. It looks just like the number.
You show plans to go, but I gotta have a real cigarette.
Another hour.
Oh shit! You guys last for a while.
Yeah, we got stamina. Don't worry about it.
What do you think of that?
Okay.
We're old, but we got stamina.
Or an hour long.
What if we had them do that in teal blue?
Okay, yeah, no pink. God, okay, let me just bitch about this for a minute. Why, when you look at women's gun, that everybody assumes you want freaking pink? No, and no.
Well, no, because I went over to Florida Customs this week, and yours is actually in the booth as we speak, I should say.
How about that?
Really?
Yeah, it should be. Dave promised me it'd be in the booth today, tomorrow, and probably Monday.
That's I thought that he had other things that were ahead of it.
And he does, but I went over there and said, look, I'm buying a fucking Smith & Wesson MP from you. I need that fucking rifle done. It's been here for months. I said, I need it done this week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. But I was told it will be in the booth.
That's awesome.
This weekend, this week. So.
I've got good
Seriously, we're at Nighthawk. Did you just automatically migrate to the most expensive thing they have?
I'm telling you that I have good taste.
Try cut carry 9mm, $4,500.
Yes, Poco, I saw that.
Anyways, so yeah, that'll be great to get that done.
Again, Christine, I don't want to get your hopes up, but I told him, I said, look, man, guys, we've had it for a long time here. And I didn't know that my buddy On Target Tom had sent a Beretta to him to get done. And I saw on the to-do list for that day was his Beretta, to put his Beretta back together. And I was like, I didn't realize that was his Beretta until he commented on my video that day. So, yeah, and I know Tom Magnus, my buddy Magnus Dominus Tom, from here in Gainesville, just south of Jacksonville, he actually had a gun up there in Florida Customs with a Hornet Fixer hookup also. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't know all that crap. Nobody told me.
They're just busy.
Oh, he's been busy as fuck, and his work. I found out his work is still screwing with him. They're trying to. It's a government. He's a government employee.
Mhm.
He's the fire department training officer for NAS Jackson, NAS Mayport, and the supervisor and him have been butting heads because the supervisor doesn't want to give him his training time. And so he's been, and this has been going on for like 3-4 years. So now the admiral, they just put a new admiral in charge of them because the Navy actually is in charge of the government employees there.
Mhm.
And now the admiral's like, oh, well, this guy's nothing but a troublemaker. I'm like, he must be a Obama holdover. And we won't say what color his skin is, but we're just going to go with that. Yeah, he doesn't like certain people. So.
Yep.
Yes.
So, but yet he has everything documented, and because we talked about this years ago, and I'm sure I said something years ago about it. That I said, Jude, make sure everything you do and say is documented.
Yeah.
So.
CIA.
So we're I got to be honest. This is just me to you guys. I hope they do something. He can actually take legal action and sue their ass and not have to work for him ever again.
Yeah.
And have his own business for the
Mhm.
rest of his life. So that's what I'm hoping happens.
That'd be-
I hate to be that way, but these guys, they're all assholes. There's only a couple. I've met a couple of them, and they're cool. But everybody else, whenever I've been with Dave and at their functions with him, years ago, they're all assholes, just huge screaming assholes. I mean, I retired after 20 years of active duty, and they looked at me like, "Oh, you quit." I'm like, "What? I did 20 fucking years. Kiss my ass,"
45 or 9.
Are you still looking at Nighthawk 1911s? Really? For fuck's sake, dude. Seriously?
Green one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Green. Yay. It's not a smart car.
It definitely is feminine.
Why are you shaking your pumpkin?
None of us can afford one of them fuckers.
It's ugly.
Dreams are free. Dreams are free.
No, you're not. That's not a dream. That's oh my God, I'm torturing myself.
No, I don't.
Yes.
That's Eric. He tortures himself when it comes to
Well,
God.
then smack him upside his fucking bean.
I can sit and look at him all day and go, that one's nice. I like that one. Okay, but I don't be like,
I tell you,
And besides, it's fucking radio.
looking at the next gun, I'm only 2 drinks away from ordering it.
Yeah, okay. And you get shit from everybody from forever.
And I've been watching my front porch, and nobody has showed up.
And again, that's is it still daylight there?
Tomorrow.
I was gonna say, goddamn, what the hell?
Is there any
picture are you
boxes
looking at?
outside on the front steps?
Not that I saw, but my eyes were frozen and then frozen from the waist up or down.
Hey, do you want to make $5?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he said without even a half a second. You want to make 5? Yeah.
Make it very clear. You need to pick up the box from the front porch. That's $5. There's no box. There's no.
I'm
$5.
going now.
Oh, no, there's
You
$5
guys are
in
no
my
fun,
check.
and you sound like crabby fucks.
Service
So
fee.
I'm out of here.
Really?
Yeah,
Really? Is that how? Really?
Yes.
We're crabby fucks.
Yes.
If I'm up there for girls night, you know I'm going to hurt you.
Whiskey tea. That's what it sounds like.
Okay. Bye.
Really? Mm-hmm.
See you.
Oh, 'cause I won't buy you a $5,000 pistol, and all of a sudden I'm a
Oh my
crabby fuck.
God! Give me a break. I didn't say nothing about the damn gun.
Then how am I crabby? Wherever you are.
She said, he said, we already see basically good night, Christian.
Yes, I'm done. Good night. You guys have fun. With
Really? This is like the first show in a long time you've not hung with us.
No, I'm right here.
I'm with
Oh,
Elvis.
I'm right here.
I'm with Elvis.
There's no fucking box on the fucking front fucking porch.
Right. Your USPS in fucking Duluth sucks.
And now we're down to 9 degrees.
Damn, it's cold. I'm glad I grabbed all my beers out of the car.
Then it went up because it was 7 when I checked. But mine's wrong, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Jules couldn't figure out how to get on, but she said to say hi to everyone.
Hello, Jules.
With that because last time she did too when she was trying to get online.
Well, she made it on a Jim show.
Okay, Douglas, Miss B's show is Saturday nights at what, 8 or 9 o'clock your time?
8 o'clock our time.
So that would be 9 o'clock our time, Douglas. 9 o'clock Eastern on Saturday night on John Solar Network.
And then the following day, it's everywhere. Google, Spotify, iHeart, iTunes.
Wow.
It's even in smoke signal syndication.
Wow. Fucking jealous much?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, like Jim would tell you, my show and Jim's show is not on iHeart because, wait for it, we say fuck too much.
And ass and tits and shit.
Actually, the only time you ever hear fuck on Christine's show is Jim after he's had like half a bottle of scotch.
That was one show. And I've not been invited back since, and I understand why, and I'm okay with that. And I am okay with
There
that.
we go.
And I am perfectly understanding and okay with that. Because yes, I was fucked up that night. I should not have went on your show.
Actually, the same goes for John. John, what? Your potty mouth and PBRs are directly proportional to each other.
Hockey? Minnesotan for sure.
Well, we hope. We hope, that's for sure, because I'd love to see her in the chat room, because we miss Jules. We do.
Well, actually, Bearded CB, I can't honestly say I give a shit where the show is or where the show isn't. I mean, if you want to hear it, you hear it here live, and otherwise, if you guys follow me on Spotify, here, Spotify, John,
or YouTube. We're on YouTube also.
I've noticed that nobody, and I mean nobody, seems to follow the John Solar Radio Network on YouTube. This show will be live over there. Well, not live.
Within minutes of it closing.
So you can.
Well, and that's fine. And that's absolutely fine.
I mean, here's what I ask of you guys. If you're going to listen to the podcast version of these shows, listen to me and Jim on Spotify, please, and listen to Christine.
Whoa, that's not what I was doing.
What the fuck?
Wow, holy shit.
Fucked up
All right, everybody listening, what you just heard was Christine pouring Jameson into a glass for Eric.
Jesus God.
You know what? Hey, can't complain. That's a good wife.
Yeah.
So in the chat room is John Solar Network, so on YouTube. So if anybody who's listening to this later who
I was about to say before I got alcohol bashed. Literally.
I was gonna say.
I all I say is if you can follow me.
I don't care what anyone says. I love you, Christine.
If you follow me, and I guess she poured it in my cup so she could drink it. If you follow me and Jim in podcast, do it on Spotify. If you follow Christine in podcast, do it on iHeart. But here's the only reason that I wish this show was on as many places as possible. And I'm 100% serious. Hook me to a lie detector. Take all my goddamn guns away. I want this show to do well, Jim's show to do well, and Christine's show to do well, to start getting some fucking reimbursement back to John. If you guys knew with this dumbass
exactly
for some of these promo videos, you just don't get a hot chick with sand up her pie hole to do that shit for free.
Nope.
no, you don't.
Nor a man.
No, I have to say one thing. You guys
No
are
Christine,
brutal.
nor a man either.
So you guys are a little brutal. We stopped talking for like 50 seconds, and it's like dead air. I'm like, holy shit!
Well, here,
There is a delay, guys. There is a delay.
Since they're all saying that, if you notice, there's a thing called a like button.
Yeah.
Push the freaking like button.
Yes. Up above you. Push the
Yeah,
like button.
that would be a
Yeah.
lovely thing to see some of that. You know what I mean? Because that helps move us up the chart. Helps move it
Yes.
up. When you
So
have
everybody-
392 comments and 6 likes.
So everybody in the chat room, if you could
Oh
just
boy.
scroll up right before, it says live chat. Right above that, hit that little heart that says like. Please, everybody do that, please.
Helps move it
Everybody-
up the ratings.
Everybody, hey.
Cobra, if you're gonna do the battery cables, I'd prefer one on my nipple and one on my left nut.
Well, that can be arranged.
And I thought Christine was leaving. See, sit the fuck back down. Sit the fuck back
She's
down.
still hair hating. I'm loving it.
In the middle of the night
See,
tonight,
and this is
you're gonna wake up to her going, "Remember your hopes and dreams?" Click.
What's this on
Start
my
the
left?
car.
yeah, Eric's gonna wake up with like a nipple clamp on 2 different things he doesn't want him to be hooked to, and she's gonna have a remote in her hand, like, oh my god, here we go.
Now, if I come to and Cobra's standing over me going, now would that be my left nut from my perspective? So is that your okay? What's
Look,
what's
hey,
nut?
okay, the whole perspective thing. There's one left, one right, nothing more.
Is that
I don't
my-
care. Look, I don't care if you're sitting in the bed, you're laying in the bed, you're looking at the bed. There's only one left, one right.
All you're gonna have is he'll be hanging over you with the clamps. He'll put the clamps on at the exact same time as your eyes shoot open. He'll go, boom.
Boom.
And J Dog's pointing out that his truck has 2 batteries in it, so
And he can arrange that.
yeah.
It's a 24-volt system. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Biffy.
I are electrician, Eric.
Cobra's getting the gift.
You have 3 440 amp alternators on the
There's
Jimmy.
only
Your
2.
Jimmy must not be running well on one.
Did you say there's only 2 lakes? How many? Can you tell how many lakes you actually have?
I pushed a button.
There's 2 lights.
What's wrong with that?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I
there's-
push a
there-
button every
no,
week.
there's 16
How come it only shows 2?
because you didn't refresh.
Oh, there
Well,
we go.
I don't want to refresh it. Well, okay.
All right, hold on. What do I got to go to like? I'll add it. I'll add it next.
Well,
one.
here you can just put your head in my lap if you want.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he likes
god!
that.
I don't know if even you 2 alone to get a room.
And yes, the staff pushes the button every week. There's Smile Money.
Here, you
Probably.
fucking log it in because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. There you go.
I think in order to do the like button, you have to have an account with Spreaker.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
Facebook.
Yes, you have to have a Spreaker account. Yes.
Well, fuck that. It'll be next week.
Oh, I could come over. I could. Yeah, I can just come over with the Brew channel and give myself an additional like.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm seeing 16 likes. Thank you very much, people.
Yeah,
thank
Small
you.
Money,
Thank you,
Small
thank you,
Money
thank
has
you.
it right. If your like button is yellow underneath
Yes,
the red
you
like
register.
button,
Yes.
you register.
So I see 16 likes. Thank you very much. We got 410, 411. Can we go for 412?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Douglas though.
Douglas, see now, Douglas is he's a great guy. He's down here. He's south of me in Florida, so He eats those boiled peanuts too, that you guys don't like so much.
And the fresh alligator.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, there's nothing.
Ah.
There's nothing better. Oh, there's nothing.
Well, it's a tie for me. Gator and fried grouper sandwiches.
All right, I'm gonna
Well,
do-
no, see, that's two different things, though.
I
Gator
never-
and grouper are two
I'm gonna try
different.
the-
Two different.
I meant for love for me. I mean, if I have a choice,
That's
what
what
do
this
you
is.
fucking love the best? It's,
I think the IPA would be
No,
better.
and I gotta.
No,
I see
but-
now, John. I
check
gotta
it
be
out.
honest with you, John.
You
I
guys are all
gotta agree with
Jameson fans. I'm not a Jameson guy.
you. Yeah, we're gonna have fun when I come back up there.
You know what? It's a hell of a lot smoother than regular Jameson. I'll give it that.
Oh, yes.
It's still got a
See.
fucking nasty Jameson flavor though.
See, I don't do Jameson. I don't like.
Yeah, I'm not a
Irish
Jameson
whiskey.
guy either.
I don't do Irish whiskey because I'm not fucking Irish. I don't have red fucking hair, and I'm not a fat ass.
Hey, Jim.
Huh?
Do you want a little Irish in you?
That would be all it is a little. So I'm not worried about
I'm in
that.
Minnesota and it's really cold. Okay, cut me.
Ah!
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Did you see John? It went all over the place. Dude, I swear to God, it went out his mouth everywhere, dude.
He's wiping up now.
I was looking too. I was watching John's screen.
Let's try that again.
He said, "Don't."
So, you guys that have had, like, real fresh, like, honest to
Alligator.
goodness,
Alligator.
do you think it's worth me trying the alligator that my store is now selling?
What?
It
What
was-
store?
Super One.
They're not selling
Yes, they
Well,
are.
wait,
No
wait, no, it
fucking
depends.
way.
If you can get it from a really good butcher shop.
About our that they're now carrying alligator.
I've had smoke gator, but being up in Minnesota, that's all I've had. So don't hate on me for having smoked
No,
gator. That's
we're
all.
not hating. We're not hating on anybody but Eric.
It would have to be
I
really
would like.
fresh.
I would like to try it. Hey, you know
It would
what?
have to be really, really
Alligator jerky.
You go. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. You go get some gator. Hey, we'll make some jerky. I'm ready to make some tomorrow. I'll show you my sauce. You'll.
I
I'll
don't.
show you my sauce.
It'll
I
be
know you
dipping
guys are
from
gonna
your
love
chin.
it. I only said it because I
Hey.
know you'll love it.
Hey, you'll have boondockers tomorrow. There you go.
Hey,
Yeah,
you-
you're
oh,
having
yeah,
some
he's
boondockers.
smart.
On your
My
gator.
jerky is top notch. My jerky is top notch, and it's all because the sauce.
Nat jerky is the best of them.
I jerk real good.
Oh.
I can't stop. I can't fucking breathe.
You can't pay for this shit. I'm telling
I
you.
can't.
Yeah, you just wait till you come up. And you'll love my sauce.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, that hurts.
God, it was sweet and salty.
Oh shit.
Hey, it's got a little spice and kick to it too. Don't forget the spice and kick.
Oh wow. I can't
Oh, there
decide
goes
what
glass.
you're describing here.
Those glasses.
Oh my god, it
Dude.
rubs the lotion on its skin.
Oh boy, Eric almost spit. Oh, he did love it. He had to go wipe himself up.
Oh my god.
Fuckers.
The sauce is getting to him.
Shit.
The sauce is getting to
Holy
me. I
crap,
almost had
somebody
to
already,
spit.
hold on. John, I was going to say Joseph's like, breathe. breathe.
We better stop before Jim. Oh, we're
Jim,
here.
Jim's going to have a heart attack. Hey, don't do this to a heart patient.
J-Dog is worried for Jim's health, too.
Yeah,
Someone get the little pads and put them on Jim.
right. I don't have it. I don't have an AFib here. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Oh, that was.
Chili's gonna pop up here and go, "What are you doing?"
I know Tilly's in the other room like, I don't have nothing to do with you assholes.
Well, then I guess I don't want to tell you guys about this weekend's plan.
Oh my god.
Eric says you'll bring the meat, I'll get the sauce.
Oh, jeez.
Jim hasn't been this worked up since he saw 2 squirrels at the same time. Hey, I remember that video.
Look, there's 2.
I thought they were ganging up on me. I was like, holy shit. Tilly killed the head squirrel, and they're after me now. You know?
Jim walks outside, gets pummeled in the head before him with that.
I know.
And they're just looking at him going, come here, fucker.
Try some of my boiled nuts.
No.
Oh, my God.
Leave a purpose frozen in any way, shape, or form.
Actually, they're not bad.
Well, they're not bad. They're not better than the regular old peanuts.
No, Steve, Matt was slurping on Eric's nuts earlier.
Cajun I like.
Matt was slurping on Eric's nuts earlier.
Oh, I slipped on Eric's nuts last night.
Oh my god.
You saying I got sloppy seconds.
Sloppy seconds.
What the
yes, you
fuck?
did.
And that leaves everybody's line open.
I'm
Holy
telling
crap.
you, man, boy, this went downhill fast.
You might be able to
We got to have a topic next week.
try some of Matt's sauce tomorrow if you like.
Hey, Christine, can I try some of your pie?
Oh!
You guys double dipping, ain't you? Eric,
I am trying
Eric's nuts in Christie's pie. I don't fucking get it.
I'm trying to maintain here, but this is getting really, really hard. Like my Johnson.
Olsen, just hit the button.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
It's 10:30. Hit the fucking button. And squirrel gangbang on you. Fuck off, tactical wingnut. Oh my god.
Should we just randomly pick someone in the chat room and see if they do Google video?
It was a little bit of a stretch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, something horrible.
Holy moly.
Actually,
Did Super One seriously have Gator though?
yeah,
How much?
I didn't even ask.
A whole
Dude,
game?
I gotta be honest. On you, if they have Gator, ask them if it's flown in daily. Because if it's been sitting there, it's not gonna be good. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You know what?
It
Straight-
better be
no,
really
honest-
fresh.
Honestly,
I'll
I'm
be honest
serious.
with you though. If you get it, it's still probably not daily.
Oh, I doubt that. It's right.
No,
I
it's
think-
probably like a day or
Right,
two.
look, I can go in the pond like 50 feet from here and get a gator if you really want me to. I can
Yeah,
shoot that fucker.
yourself. But I mean, if you're getting from the store, it's still a couple days old, most likely.
Oh no! There's a guy up the street, right at the corner. And I guarantee you, it's fresh. Because that fucker gets it out of the ponds right here in this neighborhood.
I get it, but it's still probably a day or two old.
No, today. I'm telling you, there's guys that they go out and
they
they
have
go out at
tags.
4
and
o'clock in the morning. They go out in
Yeah.
the morning, and they go bang, and they bring it back in. Go fresh gator.
They get
All right.
tags and they supply daily to restaurants. Everybody.
No,
I, mean,
Poco,
I know
Loco,
it's
that's
got to
not
be.
right.
I know it's got to be a hell of a lot fresher than we get up here.
Well, and I'm sure it is, but I'm just letting you know that I mean, and there's a shit ton of guys that have the trucks on the side of the road that go out and on their boats like at 4 o'clock in the morning, catch mayport shrimp, come back. I get it in the afternoon.
You know what? If I was living down there, I'd fucking be doing that for a living, man. It'd be fucking great. Go out there, fishing all fucking day and shooting fucking gators. Why not?
Hey, Douglas.
And
Since my nuts aren't in a bottle, they probably are really 50 years old. Just saying.
no, they're not in a bottle; they're in a bag.
In a sack.
And I said it might be tonight. Yes, Gunwald. I said that giveaway might be tonight. It might not. I don't know.
You know what? I don't think I ever read your whole shirt here. Nobody needs an AR. Nobody needs a whiny
He's-
little bitch either. Hey, here you are. Hey,
My plan is to wear this.
You know what? I think that's my cue to go, guys. I think you put that on for me. It's been about 3 weeks in a row now I've been here. So.
Yeah, but you actually have an AR.
Yeah, none of that fucking bitchy 15 either.
Oh, see, now you're getting ready to get bitch slapped now.
What are you talking about?
I have ARs in every fucking platform imaginable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Carry on.
Whether it's a 10, a 15, a 1547, or 15300 blackout, or whatever, 1522, they're all ARs.
How can you say a 15 blackout?
I have a AR-15 and 300 blackout. What don't you understand about that?
That's not really an AR-15 then, is it?
Yeah, it's still an AR-15. It has an AR-15 upper and lower. It still uses an AR-15 mags.
But if it's not shooting the 15 caliber, that 5.56, how is that AR-15?
It's still an AR-15 if it shoots a 300 blackout. Just like it's still an AR-15 if it shoots a 7.62 by 39, or shoots a 22, or anything else. If it's the platform, it's the platform. The only platform difference is the AR-10 when it goes to 308. Then when you get into, it's still an AR-10 when you get into 458 Casull or 454 Casull or 458 SOCOM or any of the other bigger rounds that we put into an AR-10.
It's like a 1911.
Yeah, exactly. You got 1911s that are in 9mm, 40, 45, 38 Super, 38.
My apologies. So you're saying you like to shoot teeny balls. I get it.
Do what? I didn't hear him.
I said you like to shoot teeny balls. I get it.
Really? 300 blackout? I'll put it up
that's a
against
big one. That's a big one.
I'll put it up against 5.56.
I wouldn't call it AR-15 then.
Well, to each his own. How's that?
I will agree with that 100%.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not an arguing man.
No, and I'm not trying to argue. I'm just explaining is what I'm doing. And here in the chat room, our buddies are saying Gunwild says 6.8 is still a 6.8 SBC monster round. Is still an AR-15. And 458 SOCOM, 50 Beowulf. Tactical Wingnut owns a 50 Beowulf. Badass fucking rifle. You have the 277 Wolverine or whatever it is, 270 or 277. I can't remember off the top of my head because I didn't build one. But a buddy of mine built a couple of them, and I can't remember.
I was thinking about actually starting to build my next rifle as building a SCAR, but that's like $4,000.
Fuck a SCAR, dude. No, SCARs are good. SCARs are fine rifles. I shot, what was his name? What was his YouTube name, Eric?
Johnny C308.
Johnny C308. He had his 308 SCAR out there. Oh my God. Phenomenal rifle. Phenomenal.
Badass.
Well, that's what I was thinking about building one until I seen it was fucking $4,000 minimum.
Well, I gotta be honest. Gunwild, yes, the 277 Wolverine, that's what it is. 450 Bushmaster, yes, J-Dog. But as far as the SCARs go, don't build one, just buy one. Fuck it. It's cheaper to buy one than to build one.
I'll consider that on my next gun. First, I want to get a pistol. Like I said, I was thinking that 1911. I really like the Desert Eagle. Out of all the ones I've looked at so far, even with the reviews like on YouTube and shit, people buying them, shooting them and stuff, test openings. I like that Desert Eagle. It looks good. It's seems like it's a solid brand as far as I've reviewed.
Yes, it is.
I'm glad to hear actually when I asked that. I don't know if I said it before or not, but I'm glad to see that you said that you really liked it or had a buddy that said something about it beforehand, because that's really the one that stuck out to me. Not only stuck out to me like online, seeing the pictures and shit and watching the videos, but just good reviews. And then you say the same same thing.
No, that's a phenomenal pistol, dude. Like I said, our YouTube buddy in Kentucky, and I can't remember Kentucky. It was Kentucky something. I can't remember what his YouTube name was, but him. There was John, and I can't remember his YouTube name, and Kevin. And I, for the life of me, right now, I can't remember the YouTube names. They dropped off the face of the earth years ago. But they're phenomenal pistols, and I still want one to this day. I still want one because I love my IWI Magnum Research Baby Eagles. I have a Baby Eagle in 40, 45, and 9. So, and those will stay in my collection as long as my Smith & Wessons do. Everything else will go bye-bye, but those will stay in there.
Christine's Baby
Like
Eagle
I said,
is
if you
badass.
come up next year, I intend to have one by then. I was talking to Eric about this, 6 months ago probably. I was telling you I was looking them up, showing you. Because Eric never even seen one. I pulled it up for him to show him.
Yeah. No, they're perfectly fine 1911s. Now
They're only $100. They're only $100 more than like the Browning, the Remington,
exactly. No,
everything.
again, they're fine weapons, and you can use the parts are all interchangeable. If you ever want to put a new trigger in it, you want to put this in it, you want to put that in it, you want to use these mags, you want to use those mags. They all interchange with the Magnum Research 1911, dude. So seriously. It's a good pistol. It really is.
J-Dog, I was actually thinking about the 941 Jericho as my bug-out bag gun. Just putting it actually right into my bug-out bag. It's either that or my G19.
Hey, I just want to point out also the real Cobra Burnout, he says highpointfirearms.com. Player point, and I sold it for twice what I got it for.
There you go.
That's what I think about high points.
Well, and as far let's go back to the Jericho 941. I actually have a 941, and I also have the next generation, which was the Baby Eagles. Both of them, they're almost identical. Of course, the Baby Eagles have a little more modern feel to them. But if you can find an original Jericho 941, either polymer or metal frame, cheap, buy it. Those some bitches are like gold. They are reliable. You can throw them in the dirt. You can put them in, submerge them in water. You bring them up, they're going to fire.
I have the polymer one that was a Israeli law enforcement trade-in.
Yeah, you and I bought the same ones that day from AIM Surplus.
What's Jolson talking about? They're made him in, but I rather from something from this century. Is he talking about the 1911s?
It's called stirring the pot. Let's talk about.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's what I'm wondering. Is that what he's referring to?
No, I have no fucking clue what most of this Wilson says. It all started with boiled nuts and then ended with my cocksucker.
I have no idea. I don't know what Jolson's talking about. So, well, J-Dog, we all want a Mossad Mark fucking IWI fucking pistol. Trust me, that would be one of the ultimate Israeli pistol buys if it had actual Mossad markings on it. Anything Israeli, because Israel takes anything they can get from all over the world and they modify it and make it to where it works better than the original. I love Israeli made weapons, period. End of story.
Well, that's because they don't care about the limits on what you're making. They don't care about copyrights or nothing like that. They will.
I understand what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. But Mossad, the Israelis, will take any weapon system they're given or they buy or whatever, and they make it so that it functions every time. You pull the trigger, you hit the button, whatever they have, they still use 1960s Hawk missiles that they've upgraded to the 21st century.
I'm not
in their
disagreeing.
home defense.
No,
and I'm just explaining why I love Israeli weapons.
Yeah,
No,
they will steal every. It doesn't matter. They don't care about copyright. They will steal it.
No, they're not stealing. Look, dude, they're not stealing. When all this is given to them, the Americans give them this, the Americans give them that, whatever.
Same difference. They're taking the ideas and they're bettering it. It doesn't matter. It's still the same idea.
But
they don't care. They don't care about the taxes. They don't care about copyrights. None of that.
Before the comments roll past, Poca Loco want to know where Joey is. I can answer this. Joey took his son to the Harlem
Globetrotters. Yes.
But Tactical Wingnuts' answer is much better and probably typically more accurate, that he is locked in the basement working on his DeLorean.
Yeah, and cutting his hand.
Jolson is 100% right. For instance, my Desert Eagle actually says IWI and Magnum Research made in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, I wonder where you got that. What?
I got it from this guy that lived in Florida. That was
fucking asshole in Florida.
That asshole in Florida eating an alligator's ass. Fresh alligator's ass.
Fresh alligator.
That fucking thing got popped 2 hours earlier.
So to answer Jolson, he said they are made in Minnesota, but I'd rather have something from this century. He was talking about the 1911. He says Magnum Research firearms are made in Minnesota. I'd rather have a gun from this century than the antique 1911.
Well, if
a gun that's still being created over 100 years later, it's a classic gun, and that's why I want it, because it still performs amazing.
If I could have an original 1911, it would be for my collection.
And now, it would be.
Now, what Jolson is saying, anything
it would be
with our modern technology and the precision, and especially if you're dealing with like 10 millimeter, and you get the barrels being supported, being able to handle the pressure of the 10 millimeter. Yeah, obviously modern is better.
Fucking Cobra, you are an idiot.
Stark Industries.
Stark Industries. Tony Stark makes the best weapons. Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, you just gotta stop that right now.
Now I have to. Jolson, I understand that Magnum Research now, but I got to be honest. If you look at the IMI stuff, your Desert Eagles, your Baby Eagles, and all that, they're imported to Minnesota. A lot of them are. I don't know if when or I know they started making them here, but I'm not exactly what year. But my Baby Eagles of all were imported to Minnesota. Mine were all made in Israel. So and then all Jericho 941s were made in Israel. So Eric, you might want to look at your Desert Eagle again. I'm pretty sure that was made in Israel and imported to Minnesota.
I think so. If it's I believe they are.
And here's my thought with Jolson too, with complaining about the Desert Eagle being made in Minnesota. I don't care if it's made in Minnesota or anywhere else on the planet. Look up the statistics on that 1911 compared to any other, and if you can give me some hard facts.
He's not saying that any facts are saying it's bad. No, that's not what he's saying. He's just
but even the newer ones, he's talking about something from this century. If there's a gun that's better than the 1911, send me what you got. I'd like to see the facts, because I'm looking at buying a pistol, and I want to see something that's going to be able to perform well. So the better performing gun is a pistol. A better performing pistol is what I'm looking for. 1911 has been a very solid gun throughout, obviously, 100 years.
I don't necessarily know that you're going to find much in the performance part of it. But
performance.
You're going to find better sights and the bigger beaver tail and the ambi safeties, and you're going to find some creature comfort things that, if you compare it with an original Browning 1911, like a GI model, and
the ones that are going to sell for $700 on fucking from Kentucky there, what's the shit.
Well, shit, I could go get a Taurus for $185 if I wanted to.
And it'll work fine.
The little fucking pea shooter, yeah. I'm not looking for that.
Well, no, it's still a 1911. It's still a
No, not the Taurus. Taurus is like $500. We're talking about a Taurus, cheap 9mm.
Dude, I own a Taurus 1911, and it fucking runs like a scared rabbit.
I'm talking about like a Taurus. They got a Taurus. I forget what it's called. It's like $185.
Well, if you get down to 9mm or 380,
it's a real small, cheap 9mm. Real
I thought we were
little pocket shooter. I'll call it the pocket shooter. Look it up. Yeah, I can't figure out what it's called right now, but you can even get it in pink if you want.
I didn't know all those. Trust me, I'm in the business. I know. I would talk about 1911. I own a Taurus 1911.
I want a 1911.
Phenomenal.
That thing's try hard gun and true. I mean, it's been out for over 100 years.
I gotcha.
It's served its time for a reason, in my opinion. They don't still keep making the 1911 because it's a shit gun. It's a solid fucking gun, and that's why I wanted 1911. Anyone has any objections, please feel free to comment. I have no problem listening to feedback because, well, I want to buy the best gun. My money's going to buy. But I think
nobody's saying anything other than.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about anyone on the mics. I'm just saying. I prefer the feedback. I want to know what people have to say.
Well, if you've seen the High Point comments from Cobra that leave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that fucking High Point. Like I said, I already said the High Point.
Unless it's a High Point.
You know, the nice thing, I will say this, the nice thing about High Points is, for $700, I could buy 7 of them.
Well, yeah, but now the High Point 45 ACP,
I have one.
The carbine?
Yeah,
I have a carbine. They're phenomenal.
I have one.
Pistols,
I sold it for double. I sold it for double.
Yeah, the carbine is great, but that pistol, you can kiss my ass.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't have that. Yeah, I didn't have the rifle. Sorry, I had the 45 pistol.
No, the rifles are phenomenal. I got a 45 and a 10mm in the carbine, and they're great rifles.
I have the 9.
Actually, I did see something online about that. But I have my pistol I got from a close friend, if you guys don't know him. And after I took it out shooting a few times, I was offered double what I paid for it, like brand fucking new. So how could I not sell that for double what I got it for?
Now, and again, to play devil's advocate and just let you know what the chat room's saying, a lot of guys in the chat room, and again, not dogging on you, but a lot of guys in the chat room are saying I wouldn't carry a single action 1911.
Yeah.
Some people are saying carrying a Glock, a Smith Wesson MP, CZ, Beretta, double stacks.
I see a lot of CZs.
Hold on. They're saying they wouldn't trust their life to a 1911 because it's a single stack, that kind of thing. And some people are saying they carry 1911s daily. And in the winter, I carry a 1911. It depends on what I'm wearing, et cetera, et cetera. But it's your personal choice is what everybody's getting at. But I think what everybody in the chat room is trying to tell you is to if you want to, the 1911, yes, is a proven a gun platform, a proven pistol platform. It's been around for over 100 years, et cetera, et cetera. But there are plenty of other options out there that say the Glock, the M&P, the Kimber, not the Kimbers, the H&Ks, the Sig Sauers that police departments and federal departments carry themselves.
I see that.
Just for ideas for you, just so I guess what they're trying to tell you is they don't want you to get hooked on just one single thing. Look at everything, I think is what they're trying to tell you.
No, I get that. My sister's actually got a Glock. I am definitely a hater of the Glock. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I'm not a Glock fanboy. I'm a Smith and Wesson guy. I actually don't care. I carry Smith and Wesson. I carry Glock. I carry 6. I've carried everything. I've carried 1911. Why don't you like Glock? Just asking a question.
I'm just not a fan of them, to my honest opinion. And if you need a double stack, well, that just means you can't shoot for shit, or you're taking wasted shots.
Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying with that, but I'd rather have more firepower than a bad guy.
Okay, let me say the reason. First of all, anybody that knows me knows that there isn't a goddamn gun in my collection that I won't carry and haven't carried. The only thing I haven't yet carried was the Eagle, and I do have a holster for it, but now that it has such a sweet fucking job to it, I don't want to tear it up by holstering it unnecessarily. Now, having said that, the reason, like now, I have a gun on my side 24/7. If it's not directly on me, it's right next to me, and mostly there's 2 of them. Smile money, never give away your tactical secrets. But I always have a gun. I always have 2 guns. Let's say someone kicks in the door.
2 guns.
Yeah, and they see you reach for the one sitting by your table. Well, they probably think you don't have one on your side, and that's the one that's going to fucking kill them. But, okay, back to Matt's thing. Right now, my daily carry, not at work, since we lost Ed, has been my Ruger Compact or Commander that Ed gave me. I carry it because it's a 1911 and proper shot placement. I know the 45 is a man stopper and it's going to get it done. But why do I like Glocks, Matt? Because I don't know what circumstances might happen.
And they might carry.
You're at the mall.
They carry more ammo.
You're at the mall and 14 fucking terrorists come in.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know when evil is going to come my way. So I like to have as much ammo as possible. When I carry Ed's gun on my side, I mean, at a bare minimum, I always have 1 extra mag on me all times, and I usually carry 2 or 3 of them. 1 in my back pocket, 1 in my front pocket, and 1 in a mag carrier.
No, and I agree with Eric 100%. 100% I agree with Eric. But as far as what I carry on a daily basis here for the last 6 months is my MP45 double stack 10+1. And the reason why I carry it is 1, it's smaller for me to carry. 2, I get 10+1 45 ACP. Your biggest 1911 is only going to carry 8+1.
You're absolutely right.
So I have 3 more rounds, or let's call it 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. I have 2 more rounds, and I carry a spare, of course, like you said. So I have 10 more rounds, not 8 more rounds. My thing is this: I carry, and if I carry 9mm, I carry a Glock 19 or a MP Shield. Now the Shield's single stack, Glock's double stack. It all depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing, and what I'm carrying. Okay, so everything is different. I just don't want you to get. And again, I'm not shying you away from the 1911. 1911 is a great platform. I'm just trying to give you other options, something to think about, and everybody here is just giving you something to think about. That's all it is.
I appreciate that, and that's why I'm asking for the feedback. One thing is, it's not going to be not only, like a carry gun, it's going to be for shooting for fun. The other thing I think of in mind is, I don't care if I'm carrying 8 bullets or 100 bullets. I'm 33 years old, and I've never had to fucking pull out a gun on anybody. I've never gotten to that point. So if I get myself into that situation and 8 bullets can't do the trick, I don't know what the fuck's gonna.
So, okay, you said you're 33. I'm 56. I've never been in that situation. Now, my ass carries 20-something rounds, okay?
I get it. The more the merrier.
Hold on. Because if I'm in that situation, I don't know. Is it one guy you're going to be facing? How do you know it's one guy you're going to be facing?
You don't. That's why I like the more variety.
Again, I look at worst case scenario. I want the maximum I can carry. Again, not knocking a 1911. I absolutely love your choice of a Desert Eagle 1911. Don't get me wrong. I love that weapon 100%. I absolutely do. Plain and simple, dude. Plain and simple.
Like I said, I am open to suggestions. Just for target shooting, though, and for something to carry, that's what I've found that I like that fits.
Oh my God, small money. I'm sorry, that's fun. That's awesome. I gotta be awesome.
Are you going back to the Brazil?
No, well, no. One after that, the round mounds and gleaming with tan and cocoa butter.
Yo,
Oh my God. Smile money is the bomb. And David Evans, Cuban booty. Hell yeah. Oh my God.
Make a baby.
But again, and look, and this is all, and again.
I like the looks of the bigger one, to be honest. But carry.
And again, you can carry, you're in Minnesota. You guys have to wear jackets a hell of a lot more than me down here in Florida or even Small Money in Pennsylvania. So you guys wear jackets probably 6-7 months out of the year.
Fuck off.
Or a light
Come
covering.
on, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm not saying a heavy, like a fucking parka. I'm saying you wear something, you wear an overgarment.
Yeah.
6 months out of the year.
Five, maybe.
Well, okay, 5, whatever, semantics. Me in Florida, right now, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, okay? It's December.
You're in your house.
Okay, I'll walk outside. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm just giving you shit.
But what I'm getting at is I love when winter comes along because I can wear whatever the fuck I want and put a shoulder holster on or whatever. I can wear, and I'll be perfectly fine. So,
I'll make this whole debate easy for you though. To be honest, I like the 1911.
And again,
I like the looks of it, and I know it's a trusted gun that's been out for 100 years. Now,
again, if nobody's arguing with you.
Has something that's that much more phenomenal, I will definitely take it into consideration. But I just think the 1911 is a very solid gun.
Yeah, again, I'm 100% with you. I would love to own one of these Desert Eagle 1911s. If I could find one cheap enough, I would buy it. I just can't afford to drop that much on one right now. I just can't. Trust me, I've been wanting one for a long time. Long time. Well, everybody knows I own all the other IWIs. Why not that one?
Another thing that I like about it is no one I know has one. It's not like it'd be it's not like it'd be hard to get rid of. I mean, I could drop it pretty fucking quick if I didn't like it.
Well, I think you'll like it. I think you'll love it. I think you're going to stay with it. Again, I'm with you, dude. I'm not trying to talk you out of it.
No, I get that. Actually, you're not. You're just talking on behalf of the guys that were sending some messages.
You want me to play devil's advocate?
Go ahead.
The 1911, its biggest downfall as a carry gun is its trigger.
Why so?
Because of the trigger.
Pull trigger?
The trigger is one of the nicest triggers of all guns that you can buy, and it usually translates into also the lightest. The thing is anybody, I don't care, fucking chime in the chat room, guys. I don't think a single one of us have had a scenario where we've been rushing with turbocharged adrenaline through our system. People are always like, I got to get my trigger down as far as possible. Well, trust me when I say, all of the guns that I carry, I generally go in the opposite direction. I like it to be good, crisp, and reliable, but that was my big concern when I carried my Kimber.
Agreed.
Too late.
Way too late.
Here's an example for you. I agree with Eric. I have a Glock 23 40. It's the 40 caliber, and I had ghost triggers here in Jacksonville. I had at the gun show. I had ghost triggers put their trigger job in it, and it dropped it from like 6-7 pounds to like 2 to 1.5 pounds. And it scares the shit out of me when I shoot that gun. I'm not going to lie, dude. I am not going to lie. And Eric makes a point, and here's why Eric's point is so valid. If you are in a life-death scenario, do you think you're going to think about trigger pull, reset, and all that? You're just going to squeeze that trigger as hard and as fast as you can until the threat is subsided, right? So I don't care if I get a Sigma with an 8-pound trigger. I don't care if I got a Springfield Armory range officer with a 2-pound trigger. It doesn't matter. I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to pull. I'm going to jerk that fucking trigger as fast and as hard as I can until the fucker is not moving anymore. Plain and simple. That's why I quit doing trigger jobs to my fucking pistols. Pistols, rifles, everything. Everything, I put it in there, boom, I leave it alone. I don't fuck with it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That is the end of the story.
And that leaves Douglas's line open.
He's been quiet.
And Eric can fix it. You know, if your trigger you don't like it, fix it.
No, I mean that is a serious concern to me. You know, you've got stories out there of high adrenaline moments where like a 95-year-old woman picks up a Malibu off the top of a small child. We don't know what's going to happen. I haven't had that situation. I don't ever look forward to a moment where I have to take another person's life. Now, having said that, I will go to my grave backing up this statement. If it comes between me and you and you're the bad guy, I want you dead fucking sooner than sooner can happen. But I don't look forward to that moment in time. But I'm telling you right now, I carry Ed's 1911 because it's in honor of Ed. You know, he gave it to me because he wanted me to use it. He didn't want anything that he ever gave to anybody to be a safe queen. So that's why I carry Ed's gun. It's on my side now. It's on my side. I come home from work. When I'm at work, I rotate amongst a bunch of things. I have the G22, the G19, my personal favorite. Jim will be happy to hear this. My absolute personal favorite carry gun is the 5906.
Yes.
It's just a fucking tack driver. But man, when I'm at work and I walk through a doorway or have to squeeze between some temporary bracing and I feel that thing bounce off of something, I'm just like, ah, damn it. I know nothing happened to it because it's stronger than what I just hit. But whatever. But
so the Cobra Burnout said that he heard that Ed wanted you to put the 1911 up on Snowflake Motor.
Well, see, that's where Cobra is fucking drunk.
No, hey, but Poco Loco did bring up a point that you can, if you mess with triggers and stuff, you could get into problems in court if you ever did have to draw your weapon. Because you know the defense attorneys are going to eat you alive. I mean, we've already seen how many cases of, like I have on my carry gun, I have a backplate of the United States Navy on it. Because I'm ex-Navy. My buddy Tactical Wingnut sent it to me, and I put it on my compact 45 M&P. So they're going to say, "Oh, you customized your gun so you can kill people better."
So you guys just go to whatever.
You know, it's just the way it goes.
I think John Solar, we can't go past 3 hours is our max on this, right?
Oh,
No.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Whatever.
That leaves his line open.
Yes, very much so.
Fuck him. Fuck him and his 1911 carry a Glock.
But no, I got and I love how Cobra like to put that up there because I know a lot of people would like to have something from Ed, but yeah, that's not going to happen. What the fuck are you doing?
It was Chris's jacket. It fell off the back of my chair.
What are you, cold?
No, it fell off my. I want to roll over it.
You're such a pussy.
So just back to that trigger thing. I mean, everybody, Smile Money, eat me. Everybody knows that I like to fix shit till it don't work.
Yes.
Well,
keep talking because I'm gonna. If you keep talking, I'm gonna make another drink.
That's the next shirt. E-Bomi. Fixing shit till it don't work.
All right, Poco Loco, you hear that?
That asshole would be the one.
Yeah, that asshole will make a shirt for that. Yes, he will.
No,
it'll be up on hornetfixer.com.
I'm a guy that has a trigger that pulls at 3/4 of a pound and absolutely love it, but it's not a gun that I carry.
But that's a rifle, not a.
Well, thank you, Jim. You win the knowing exactly what goddamn thing I'm talking about.
No, and by the way, I'm gonna. I need to send you a M44 so you can do that to it over time. Yes, you're gonna polish it. You're gonna put. We will put a Uber trigger in it and a stock and everything else. Yes, I want a carbine version of your rifle. Yes.
Oh, okay, that'd be fun. It'd be
Yes,
better. It'd be better if we lived next to each other and we could.
Yeah, yes, it would.
Together.
But that's going to be the 2019 project, the whole year. Not fast, slow, but yes, it's going to happen. Yeah.
And speaking of that, the other thing is actually ready to ship out.
Whenever you can. I'm not a hurry.
So I just like to reminisce for a second. I remember somebody telling me, "Oh yeah, you can just take any one of your Palmetto State Armory boxes and put it right in as long as it's in 2 pieces."
Well, you can't do that with.
No, unless you have a Sawzall.
Look, dude, if you need something from me, let me know, okay?
No, I actually have it all ready to go. I'm just debating on.
Take your time. I'm not in a hurry.
No, I've got this shit covered. I've got this covered.
I know you do. I don't want you to go broke fucking doing that for me. I'm giddy just knowing I have this. So trust me.
Well,
and hopefully Monday I will take the 22, the revolver out for some range time, which you that you sent me that I won, and get that some range time Monday. I'm hoping. I was supposed to go out yesterday, but my buddy backed out on me, and then I got busy around here. And next thing I know, it's 5:00 in the afternoon. I'm like, I am not fighting that traffic. Then I just saw today. There's a guy about 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road. They built a range on the back of their gun shop. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go check it out. So,
yeah, that'd be fun.
Hell yeah! It's like I can get there in like 2 minutes, dude.
And did any of you guys in the chat room actually comment on the question that I asked earlier? What do you think about the next Snowflake Melter being a 10mm carbine?
Oh, you guys are doing the rifles. Go with the pistol for once.
No, rifles. So, Cobra Burnout's an asshole. I mean, what?
I'm just being serious. Same price, you can get a nice pistol. I'll fucking buy half those tickets.
Yeah, well, we gotta find somebody that'll front the original money for that.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
Some of us don't make the money we used to make, so we can't do that anymore.
Honestly, for what it's worth, we do another Snowflake Melter and it's an actual pistol, unless something gets donated, I'm very, very much interested in doing another one of the Palmetto State 1911s.
Well, yeah, that would
I'll
actually
just
be
throw away the mag that comes with it, and I'll put some shit in there.
No, just put the mag in there, and then we're just throwing another one in there. Because I guarantee you that fucker's going to explode. But hey, other than the mag, the Palmetto State, the PSA 1911s, that fucking pistol worked phenomenal.
I haven't even seen one of
It
those.
was a good-looking gun too.
It was good looking, and especially when David, Tactical Wingnut, made special
Custom
handcrafted
grips.
fucking 1911 grips for it. Yeah. So yeah. All right, if we're going to be on here a minute, I'm going to make another drink. All right, be right back.
Another drink. I ran out too.
Make another drink.
Oh, you know what? I just realized that means Jim has a set of the triangle grips now.
Look,
I should borrow.
Jesus
Jim.
Christ! Every fucking one that Palmetto
out.
sells
Sold out.
is gone.
Yeah, they're
They
all
have
sold out.
8 models.
All sold
8
out.
models.
Click on one of them just so I can see.
The Bitone.
What does it typically go for? It doesn't even say.
$5.99.
Yeah, under $600.
Yeah, for another $100, I rather just get the. For another $100, I'll just get the 1911 I was looking at.
This is the one that I'd actually like to try and see if I can not melt it down. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way, but an actual range toy, treating it right and shooting it a lot, and that's the stainless premium.
What's that go for? $5.90.
I think this one's probably this one's probably their most expensive one.
Yeah, I'd rather go with the Magnum myself. To be honest, I think it looks better. And I don't know how it shoots better, but the reviews on it, the Magnum reviews are great.
And this is the one that Jim won right here, the Bitone.
It looks nice. It's a nice looking gun, that's for sure. The Magnum, though, it looks nice, and every review I've had, I haven't seen a bad review on it. That's why I really like it.
Yeah,
Hey, I don't know if this was your last one, but
and
No,
no,
it's
this
not.
this is different. Spy Money's right. You know, unless you got someone that's reloading for you, like my brother-in-law,
you're not gonna melt it down.
you're gonna financially you're gonna have an easier time with 45 ACP or 9mm than 10mm, unfortunately. And the other issue is in search of the proper ammo. I don't give a fuck what a lot of these companies say. They're loading 10mm that's really 40 cal, and the of the companies out there, the only one that I have shot that I can constantly say is really on top of their game is Underwood ammo. And of course, if you deal with some pansy ass companies, they're like, that's like plus P. No, it's not plus P ammo. It's actual. Look at the stats. Look at what they're loading. It's real. It's 10mm loaded to the original specs. It's not the bullshit that most of them. I mean, I remember when I actually, for years, I carried the Federal Hydroshocks, and I finally went and shot some in 10mm. I was like, what the fuck is this pansy ass shit? That's why, personally, the only thing in 10mm I carry anymore, and for the most part, shoot, is my brother-in-law's reloads. He uses the Hornady XTP 180 grain heads, and he loads it to, not above, to 10mm specs. Actually, Michael usually stays a grain or so under.
Okay, real quick. David Evans is in there asking if ATI or junk on it, especially on the 1911s. Now, David, I had an ATI 1911. It was called the Fat Boy. It didn't work for me. That was one at the beginning of your show. You weren't here at the beginning of the show. I mentioned that the ATI 1911s, I actually sold that to a buddy of mine I worked with at the time and told him that I couldn't get it to run worth a shit. And he spent a day and a half doing polishing on the feed ramps, the barrel, and cleaning and doing, adjusting this and putting in springs and whatnot. He finally got it to run. It would run hollow point and 9mm, or it was 45 ACB. He got it to run hollow points and full metal jackets and semi wad cutters, the flat face 45s. He finally got it to run everything, but it took him all weekend of like 8 hours a day of working on that thing to get it to work. So just to let you know, I'm not a big fan of the ATIs, the pistols or the rifles. The ATI AR-15s, not a big fan of them either. So
Why is that on the end?
It's a threaded barrel.
Yeah, what does that do for the rifle or for the pistol?
All that is a thread protector. I'm looking at a 1911 45 with a threaded barrel. That is so you could like put a suppressor on it, and while you don't have the suppressor on it, that just makes sure the threads don't get fucked up.
exactly, and that's the only reason that there's if you have a threaded barrel, damn sure make sure you got a thread protector on it because you don't want to screw them up.
And that we're looking at through
Remington.
Buds. We're looking at a Remington, and it's actually pretty cool because it actually comes with suppressor. What the fuck? They have the stupidest fuck setup here. It actually comes with suppressor height sights.
Right.
And
Suppressor height sights, and then you're going to have to aim really low.
Cash, $700. And I've had some people say that Travis used to have, I don't think he even has it anymore, but the Remington, some people swear by it, going, God damn it, we're ripping them off by buying this, and some of them have had problems.
Yeah, I know. Who was it? The chick, her and her husband from Louisiana. What was her name? They got on. They did the YouTube, and then they went to pay for play thing because she kind of showed her boobies every now and again, not full boobies. What was her name? LaCroix, whatever the hell. Heather.
Yeah, Heather.
Oh yeah, she dumped her husband. Right?
No, they're still married.
I thought
She's got a body to make you go.
Yeah, it's a butterface. Yeah,
Yeah,
Butterface. That's a good.
Got a great body, butterface. Yeah.
But didn't she
But
take off
she had to, he bought her a Remington and they had issues with it, and then they figured it out or whatever, or sent it back, whatever, and then after they got it fixed, it ran great. Now I've not owned a Remington 1911, so
Dave said they split up.
oh well, I don't know. I haven't followed them in
Dave
a
said
long
he's been
time.
dating her on the side, but she's
Yeah, has he? Yeah, Dave's down there. He's in that area. He's in Louisiana.
Dave knows the secret.
Let me throw something out here. Our oldest veteran from World War II passed, passed Thursday.
That was the oldest
Double second.
Pearl Harbor survivor passed.
112 years old. Yeah, I think he was the oldest
Yep.
veteran from World War II.
oldest.
That was Mr. Overton, and he was a Pearl Harbor survivor, I want to say.
Born in 1906, he passed yesterday.
Yeah.
112 years. 112
Yes.
years of age. So rest in peace, brother.
Yeah,
Very much so. And that's another thing.
the show's over or not. Yeah, the show's over. What do you?
You know what? Actually, I'm probably going to be taking off here very soon, but I want to appreciate and thank everyone for any of the feedback and thoughts that they put out to my question about the 1911 or any other kind of pistol recommendations. I'm not going to say no about the 1911, but I'm willing to put in. I'm willing to put in other suggestions, but realistically, that's what I'm thinking is the 1911. But I appreciate everyone for their feedback, so thank you.
Oh, there's nothing. If you're gonna carry,
And look, again, 1911 is a fine weapon. Nobody's telling you not to.
No,
but
I get that.
it's a fine weapon. We wanted to offer you different options. The double stacks, the of course, the polymer plastic guns, whatever you want to call them. The 1911. I own a shit ton of them, and I would carry them in a heartbeat if that's the only gun. You know, like, hey, I got to grab one gun. Okay, whatever. You know.
No, I get that, and that's why I'm saying thank you for the input, because you know, I will look back and watch this video again and do my research. I've done a bit of research, and that's why, you know, I came up with my conclusion. But I still appreciate everyone's input, and it may change my outlook, but you know, right now I'm still sticking with you know, the 1911 from Magnum Research.
Dude, again, if you get it, I can't wait to get up there to Minnesota to shoot it with you. I can't.
You know what? I hope I get it. I hope I get it soon, and I hope you come up and shoot it with me, man.
Dude,
my only thought is I want to get the fucking sights on it. I want to get some good sights. That's all.
Well, if you're looking at buds, make sure you look at all the different versions they have. Okay.
Yep. I think, to be honest, they don't have a lot though. They only got like 9 versions, I think.
Well, hey, if not, there's guys that can put them on there for you.
Yep. And you know what? I know that, and that's my biggest thing. Either way, you know, start with what you got.
I don't mean to interrupt, but Gunwild, fucking awesome.
Awesome, very much so awesome. He met the only living crew member of the Enola Gay. Oh my God, so awesome.
That would be insane.
Insane. As a matter of fact, I was wearing my. I went to the dentist today. I was wearing my witchcraft.
Fuck yourself shirt.
My what?
Your go fuck yourself shirt at the dentist.
No, I was wearing my witchcraft shirt, the B-24 that I flew on. It's the last and only flying B-24 in the world. I was wearing that today.
And 2 people on this cast have flown in the same exact one.
Exactly.
Jim and I have both flown in
I actually flew on it when it had a emergency.
What they didn't say is they were arm in arm together.
What? No. It wouldn't have bothered me. It might have bothered John. It wouldn't have bothered me, but it might have bothered John because you know he's a little homophobic when it comes to that.
And we've cycled back around.
But no, seriously, when the Collins Foundation is who owns the witchcraft, the B-24. If they ever come to your town, please, dear God, you don't have to fly in them because it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but if you could, they do offer you can go out and walk around it and get up in it and without it flying. If you can, please support them and go do that because they have B-17, B-24, B-25. They have P-51. They have all kinds of airplanes. If they ever come to your town, please support them because they are a phenomenal group of people. Like I said, I got to fly on it for almost 3 hours because of a hydraulic leak, and I enjoyed every fucking minute of it. I was soaked in hydraulic fluid, and I couldn't have been I was ecstatic. I loved it. So, yes, I have fluid smiles. Bearded CB. Spraying with hydraulic fluid to smile money. Yes.
How long was that flight supposed to be?
30 minutes. I got 2 hours, 45 minutes out of it.
Well, I guess when you're afraid you can't fucking land.
Look, man, it didn't bother me. I knew we had plenty of gas. And look, if we crash, we crash. I knew we weren't going to die. Come on. These some bitches got a better wingspan than the jets I work on, for crying out loud. I knew we were okay. I actually asked the guy, is there something I can do to help? I work on airplanes. He goes, no, I got it. So, hey.
Just belly that bitch in.
Fuck yeah, I'd have done it. Fuck yeah. I'd have been all for it. I'd have been like, let me work something. Let me crank some flaps or something. Let me do something. I can't wait for. I hope they come back this year. I hope they come back this year. I would love to fly on both the B-17 I would hope they bring the B-25 because I've never flown a B-25. So I want to do on that too. So.
Hey, next time you're up here, I'd love you to crank my flaps.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You knew.
You know.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, I should have. Yes, yeah. I know. So when the next time I'm up in Duluth, Minnesota, I'm not gonna crank on something. It's gonna be your face with my fist,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna make you eat boiled peanuts.
I am right now.
I can see that. That's why. Matt's over here like tapping himself, like, "What? Hey, pretty boy, get the fuck out of the frame."
Good luck, Coach. Hey, I work. Actually, I just quit my job, but I worked in a juvenile detention center for a long time. Those fuckers are bigger than me.
Good thing I'm not a juvenile, huh?
Yep, that's what I'm saying right here.
Dude, you know I wouldn't do that to you.
We'll go and shoot some guns and call it even.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Actually, I'm bummed, man.
No, wait a minute, hold on. You just vaped in front of me. I've lost.
It seems like the shoot-a-palooza ain't going on, but you know what? I love shooting with you guys. I hope you come up soon and we can shoot again, man. Honestly.
Well, I'm gonna try to be there in February for the girls' party. I said I'd be there, but it all depends on time off and money and everything else. I would love to be there. I'm trying.
I don't have a good runway, but my dad's got 20 acres we can go shoot on. And if I know that we need to go out there, I can cut up some strips.
Oh. Well, no, that's fine. That's fine.
No, I'm serious.
Seriously.
Strips, and it's even closer than where we have gone in the past.
Well, that's important because Eric's too busy fucking shoving fucking peanuts in his face.
Hey, I told you this shit's fucking happening. We will do a snowflake melter to pay for half your fucking ticket.
Oh
hey,
my god!
You could try out my rifle. I kid you not. The AR-10 I got.
That sounds good.
I couldn't lock it in with the scope. Honestly, I couldn't fucking lock it in. So I got a red dot because I was going out deer hunting. Right. I can hit a fucking 20-ounce glass bottle 80 yards away with my red dot.
Oh, there you
I
go.
didn't even adjust it. I just literally put it on I mounted it on my gun, and I'm fucking nailing shit 80 yards out.
Okay, I have to address the chat room. You fuckers. Biff, really? That's Douglas and I have Douglas and Cobra going Biff. Really? So my thing is this, McFly got a yodeling pickle. I still don't see that being beat. I really don't. And now and it's not a challenge. I'm just saying. I don't see it getting beat. And I do appreciate McFly sending me the awesome, just absolutely awesome Blu-ray of Enemy at the Gates. I thought that was just phenomenal. Hence, Biff sent him the trilogy of Back to the Future. The Biff McFly, trilogy.
It was a moment of love between.
Yes, because that's what Biff and McFly do. So, it's just the yodeling pickle. I don't think anybody could top that. I don't think ever anybody could top a yodeling pickle. I just don't.
Hey, I think we need to short Douglas Walter's name. I think we should just start calling him the heckler. Everything I've read about him, he's just heckling.
No, well, he does, but he's a great heckler. He's an awesome heckler.
Hey, I'm not hating. I'm just saying we just simplify it to the heckler.
Well, see, but Douglas knows. Jim just wanted to crank something. Yeah, I wanted to crank the gear down so we could land, but that was another story. So, all right. So, Eric, are you done eating peanuts so you can end your own fucking show here? I'm tired of talking over your own because this is everybody. This is why everybody says Jim. This is Jim's show and not Eric's show.
Well, we managed in the last 2 hours to down
We had
one can of the Cajun peanuts boiled, and the regular boiled. Yeah, they were terrible.
Actually, no, they weren't. They weren't bad. They weren't bad.
Yeah, they weren't terrible. That's
But
why
if I had,
shoving...
I mean, because this is my first time experience, I would much rather go with just a fucking salted peanut over a boiled salted peanut.
Well,
But when it comes to the Cajuns, by far the fucking Cajuns were way better than salted peanuts any day of the week.
So Eric didn't like the regular boiled peanuts, but he ate the whole can. Yes.
Yeah,
That's an empty. Yes, I'm looking at the empty can over your shoulder. Yes.
They're
What?
both
What?
empty. They're both. He poured them in a bowl. They're
What?
both empty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so Eric, now you're going to be a French fucking model with your hairy armpits up in the air.
They've been empty. He poured them in a can right away, or poured them in.
So you ate 2 cans of boiled peanuts, both Cajun and regular,
Yeah, it was disgusting.
and they were disgusting.
Oh God, yes, every one of them.
Again, don't move to Florida.
All like 60 of them.
Don't
Eric's
move.
In Eric's defense, we had a case of beer and definitely a few shots of whiskey. I mean, that was only, if you want to talk bad about peanuts, that was more like appetizer. That was an appetizer.
Oh, so okay, yeah. Don't ever move to the south because you guys can't hang with us.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over tomorrow and I'm getting my fresh alligator frozen.
Hey, if you
Okay,
get that,
yeah,
jerky,
you're fresh.
we'll make jerky. I got the sauce ready.
My
All
fresh.
right, so do me a favor, if you can. I'm not saying to go out of your way, but if you can get fresh alligator frozen and take it to Matt's house and make jerky out of it, please send me some because I want to try this. Because tomorrow you have your boondockers.
I got the sauce and I got some venison.
No. You got to try boondockers.
He's got to send us some, but I'm telling you
Well,
what.
no, it'll be there tomorrow.
If we make some, I have no problem. We can send some out. Like, I have no problem. I'll put some venison in there and some alligator if we get alligator. I still think he's full of shit that we have alligator in our grocery store, but
They do. They have it.
I've never seen it. And I was just there 2 days ago. But if they do, hey, like I said, we'll make some. I don't care.
Okay, if James Carroll is listening to the show, oh my God, I don't know what you're talking about in that fucking PM.
A boot.
A boot. It's something about a squirrel and a cat in a side order. I don't want to know. I just don't. Seriously. No, I've eaten a squirrel, and I'm sure I've eaten cat in a Chinese restaurant somewhere, but I don't want to eat them together. So, sorry, brother.
You know who that is, don't you?
No, I don't. Hello. Radio.
Yeah.
Well, you can text me later. Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that.
So I will agree with Douglas. Cobra, great Franken build. Thank you very much. It was an awesome, but that's awesomely. It was a cool build especially for the money. I can't wait to see you shoot it. So, and J Dog, he can't even read the PM.
There's
What?
your answer. There's your answer.
Okay, let me go back.
You gotta show me that gun too.
Let me go back to the PM. What the fuck did I miss?
The gun that's on raffle. You gotta show me that.
Oh, here I can show you a picture of it.
All right.
$10.
If it's that fucking baby AK that I was looking at last week.
No, it's not an AK.
Don't forget, you
Well,
got
that's the one you got put up down there, and everyone's giving me a hard time because I said my fucking
Snow-
8-year-old could shoot that thing.
Snowflake melter.
Okay, so look, it is 11:40.
So
Your time, it's only 10.
Yes, it's my time. I'm just saying. One of my customers,
Same thing.
J-Dog, still don't understand it. I wrote it a pen. I read it 3 times, and I still don't understand what you're saying.
What AR
Right.
mhm.
In the chat room, can you understand what J-Dog put in there?
for $10 a raffle?
Okay.
Yes, $10.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure. I swore I thought last time you said it was the AK. You
Well,
watched
that was like 2 or 3.
No, you watched the video last week. I swear to God, you said it was the AK.
What?
I swear. Look it up. I swear you said it was the AK.
Really? What video?
Last week I was laughing because it was a baby. I said that my fucking 8-year-old kid could shoot that thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That,
I have to go back and look.
and
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Go back and look. I swear this is the same gun.
I will.
whoever wins is also going to get some goodies from Boondockas.
Yes, Boondockers is thrown in a whole package for the winner of the Snowflake motor.
What the fuck? Who pressed the button?
No one.
didn't.
I wanted to tell you without interrupting you that there is a 12 o'clock book show.
Yeah. So we got 20 minutes tops.
I'm letting you know.
Oh, no.
So in other words, John Solar,
I thought maybe your fucking 747 was coming in.
Well, my 747 is coming. Like, I'm gonna make like a dick and head real soon here.
what?
What the fuck was that?
Okay, we don't want to know.
Jet, I'm out. After yay much, I'm gone. It's way past my bed.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Love it.
We just got a knee slapper on that one. It sounded
Oh my god. Make like a tree and leave, Cobra.
Well, you're trying to keep this PG-13 all of a sudden.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
a Biff and McFly thing.
Hey, there's a fucking surprise. Slot number 69 was bought by Poco Loco.
Yes.
Well,
Well, Jolson bought one of my slots I wanted to buy, the
I'm
bastard.
going 25. Give me 25.
John Solar,
Yeah.
he's
John
buying
Solar.
20. He's buying 25 right now.
He's got his wallet out right now.
Holy shit. Hold on.
Ah, he said, hold on.
I only have a 20. Give me 25 and 26.
25 and 26. There you go. Well, no, I don't think you get 26. Hold on.
Yeah, yes, it's fine.
Oh, it's open. It's
Is it?
open.
1 tier 2. 1
Two.
tier 2. 1 tier 2.
Your own name.
How do you spell your name, Matt? 1 tier 2.
Does it really fucking matter?
Yes, because there's
All right,
other
two
Matthews.
T's. 2 T's. M-A-T-T.
All right, that's all I needed to know. That was
We ask for a reason. Don't question it.
Did you even ask for a last name or an initial?
No, because we know who.
I wrote Mr. Matt.
Does it matter if it's 1 T or 2?
Yeah, sometimes I put Mr. Matt and I have 2 Matts. One might be a 1T, one might be a 2T. I need to know. Listen. Just
So,
give me
so
the information.
BJK got a 96 and 48.
I'm not going to argue that battle. You guys are right.
So BJK put a 96 and 48 on there and put 48 to Crazy Scotsman. That's awesome. That's fucking absolutely awesome.
Oh, it's got all their names. Hold on. Crazy Scotsman?
Do you know who that is?
I like that.
Well, he's a Scotsman. He's no shit from Scotland, and he immigrated here. Yes.
Well, you could just
I'm talking about
you know,
the pay it forward dude.
for
Oh
my
yeah, that's
you
BJ.
could
Yeah.
just put Jar Axel.
BJK. Yeah.
No, you're already in there. You're
I always
already
go for
in.
Jar Axel. That's my screen name.
Well, I already put Mr. Matt in there, so.
That's all right. Mr. Matt's fine. You know, that sounds a little bit more
Kinky.
Horny.
Yeah, you know what? It does make me sound a bit more like a daddy.
Oh my God.
Well, that answers the age-old question: who's your dad?
Mr. Matt.
There you are. Refreshed. You got-
Holy
you got
shit, I'm in
25
there.
and 26.
Damn right.
All right. So, to
What?
I'm trying to be the not so fucking drunk guy of this fucking panel.
So,
What have you been drinking? It's
So-
tough to beat over here.
alone with company.
Really? Whiskey.
45
We got
minutes
that.
after the show ended. Beautiful.
Right.
Good
Right.
job, asshole.
No, he was here during the show. He just never said nothing.
I actually kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he's in the same fucking room, he never shuts up. Except,
Yeah.
except for when he's asleep and then doesn't get up and then delays everybody else from getting to their destination on time.
Right.
But I don't want to drag his laundry out in during a.
I gotta ask. Otis71 says tonight's show was two drunk guys talking. Who are the two guys he's referring to? That's what I want to know.
Well, take your pick. There's three of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What two words are you talking
Well,
about?
Just
Technically,
take your pick.
I just watched John Solar toss back some more expensive scotch.
Right. And John is no shit talking back some expensive scotch. So yeah.
And Christopher, if you're a ninja, you're an ass ninja.
Yeah, he's a ninja like my nuts. So
These nuts.
It says
These.
it says you and Jim. You and Jim.
yeah, Otis says
Not
me
me.
and
I wasn't
Jim.
drunk the whole time.
No, I was. I started drinking at five. I
No, I
started
was-
drinking at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I was drunk when I got.
I
in here.
didn't really consider myself drunk until I drank the fucking. It started off as a good
Oh,
drink
come on.
that you made.
Come on, that was great.
No, it was great. And then Christine dumped talking about you. Dumped quarter of my bottle of fucking Jameson in it. Now it's flammable.
All right, I'll give you guys my secret recipe. I tell you what,
Ugh.
you get some whiskey and some just
A glass and drink.
yeah, that's good too. That's good too. I won't lie. No, all I did was have some gingers, two gingers whiskey, and that iced tea that you fucking get the Lipton iced tea you mix. Yeah,
That iced tea that
It's
you
that Lipton iced
that
tea.
you
I'm
fucking
telling you.
get. Yeah, that iced
it's
tea.
good.
Did you see that? Did you wait a minute? Did you see that?
That iced tea. Yeah, that iced tea you get. Yeah. That.
You know that iced tea.
You got the snap going. I was like,
I wasn't snapping. I was, doing the spirit thing.
Yeah. Radio. Oh my god.
oh hey Eric, Christopher said he's going to teach you, my son.
Yeah.
Oh my heavens.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
You
Oh,
know what, guys?
Another mystery invite sent out. The last one, and I'll go public now and say I sent 2 invites and he never showed up. The
Who?
real Cobra burnout.
oh really? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Over an
McFly.
hour ago. Fucker.
Hello,
Yeah.
McFly.
Fucking McFly.
McFly. I'm pounding on the mic. Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Oh,
My head is now going pay.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, I pushed it all back, falling over.
So who was the second one there, Eric?
Well,
Never mind. Never mind.
that'll leave
Please.
Cantaloupe.
Please to God, no.
Oh, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God, that mic
Fucking
works great.
That through the
Holy
floorboards,
shit,
dude.
he just pegged the damn mic. Yeah, redlined on that one. Holy
Cobra,
God.
get
That was
your
more
ass
than
in
a
here.
red line. That was a brown line for sure.
Oh my God.
Brown line.
Holy moly.
Ah. Well,
Yeah,
and now our new sponsor is Charmin.
Charmin. It's a Charmin.
No, wait a minute. No, hold on. Now, hold on. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Or are we going to shut this down?
Well, we're going to have no choice but to shut it down and like, there's a show booked at 12 here.
No, well, I understand that part.
Yeah, we can go all the way till the man forces us off.
What the? Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
Till they make me
Oh.
fucking leave.
Next
I want to
10
see you
guys all
make
lined
me
up
leave.
into a
See,
four.
I can't send an invite to him. I don't have him on mine. It's not coming up.
Holy shit.
Do I know him?
Nope. What?
So do I know him?
I love
Yes,
the way
you
I love the way
already
Jim
said
does
that.
that. Do I know him?
Well, no, I was typing, asshole.
I was sort of going, holy shit, I hope so.
No, I thought you were trying to invite the real Cobra Burnout. I was trying to invite him also. I didn't know if he got yours or not. He's not said anything.
I sent two. Well, no, he never says anything.
Wait, who's the guy in the blue shirt? He just got on here, huh?
That's Christopher.
We needed at least one
Oh,
homosexual.
I know that guy. He can't throw disc for shit. He was walking in
Well, FCC says we have to at least have one
I
homosexual.
got to
per
take a
episode,
seat for this.
so I had to invite him.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Good thing you're paying. Good thing you're paying for that internet, huh?
He's
Oh, that's
speechless.
fucking funny.
Yo,
Oh,
homo,
that's fucking funny.
you have your shit on?
Yeah.
Who?
The homo.
I'm just letting you have that one. You guys have your fun.
Oh, this is going to finish tonight, I can tell that now.
There's my girlfriend.
Boyfriend, how's it going?
Oh, look, she heard her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
She came
You
running.
can, you can,
So,
you can-
hey,
How's
so
Mario? I've been waiting for Mario
you-
all night long.
well,
You
Mario didn't show up tonight.
You-
Anywhere.
you can tell gay from the other room.
Yeah, so the gaydar went like beep 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 beep.
No, it was more like.
So Christine, so you can hear gaydar from Christopher from the other room.
Well, I thought
Got the fucking Jedi sense, man. We're knows what's up.
He said the Jedi sense. I'm like, you're not helping your cause.
The gay is strong with this one.
Oh, do I need Vulcan power instead?
Well, that might help because that's a little different. Yeah, Star Trek, Star Wars. You know, you gotta separate the two.
Back in the day, I was a Star Wars nerd. My brother was the Star Trek nerd. So I grew out of it. I don't know if he ever did. Actually, I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I don't think we can camp the internet. They'll just get rid of us when the next show starts.
Yeah.
Right. I think if we try to go too long, they're gonna go, "Fuck you," and just shut us down.
Hey, Poco Loco, I tried, but I can't send. An invite didn't go anywhere.
I got it. Hold on. Let me see.
He is not going to show up.
I sent Poco.
against-
I sent Poco to his nuke. To his nuke. What?
They have nothing against-
Nuke.
they have nothing against-
Nuke.
I want to see what this guy looks like.
He's like a special kind of fucked up.
Yes. Oh no, he's not special. He's just fucked up.
Yes, I was gonna say he's not special at all. He's just
There's
totally
nothing
fucked.
special about Poco Loco. He's fucked up. Period. End of story. Yeah. Oh my God! Look who it is. Oh no, he's not special. He's just fucked up. Oh look at
Oh, shit.
There's nothing special about Poco Loco. He's fucked up. End of story.
Poco,
Hey.
Poco
Hey,
Loco.
that's my business partner. Thank you very much.
Pick somebody else to be on there. Get them on there. Hurry up. You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Get somebody else on there. Cobra won't answer the fucking. We keep sending Cobra fucking things. He won't answer.
Cobra, fucker.
He doesn't want you guys making fun of his high point.
I don't have any other links. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any other links to send. I've sent all the ones I know.
Let me see if I got one.
Oh, did you say Ben Bennett?
See how many people you can get on there.
Is that what I seen?
No, I love how Christine says that and walks out of the room.
I know a Ben Bennett from Cloquet.
Ah, we lost Poco.
Oh, should we invite?
I use my link that I have for Cobra, so, and I know it works.
But he's just ignoring your ass. He's in the chat. He knows you're sending invites. He ain't stupid. Like,
We got
fuck off, y'all.
5 minutes left in the show, y'all.
Boys, it's been fun.
4 minutes and 50 seconds.
It's time for me
So,
to
hey, hold on. Christopher's in here. So, Christopher,
Here.
1911.
Sending out another mystery invite.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
ask you. What's your? If you were to get a 1911,
Well, this fucker has a Smith & Wesson.
what's your 1911 choice?
I only have one.
No, not what you have. What would your choice
I'm
be?
just saying, I
Well,
have one, and I purchased a Sig Sauer STX. Well, what's the question? What's the best?
No, that was the best. What would you
What
get?
would you buy? Just say $700-800. What would you buy?
Well, $700-800. I'm still curious on the.
I bet you are.
Actually,
Fuck, you go up to $1,500. What would you get?
well, that's a whole different. Those are two different questions.
Okay, $1,500.
Anything 1,500 or less. What would you get?
700-800. I'd say I'd want to check out the Ruger. But whatever. If I could spend 15, I'd really look at what's the Springfield. They get a couple different models, the Officer and all that other shit. I was looking at.
Operator.
Yeah, the Operator. And those are the ones I was looking at, but then I ended up getting the Sig Sauer. So I haven't really looked into them recently. I mean, yeah, you can get the Ed Browns and all that for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Some of the Nighthawks and shit, but I'm not willing to spend $4 or $5 grand on a pistol.
So under $1,000, just to clarify.
If it top it out at 1,000, I'd probably be looking at Springfield. I don't have one. I don't think I've ever shot one. A Springfield.
So like the range officer, the TRP.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was looking at before I bought the Sig Sauer. So I'd probably go with some sort of Springfield model.
And there you go.
Even after you bought your gun, you'd still go with fuck the Sig. You'd go with the Springfield.
Oh, the Sig Sauer is fucking awesome. I love it. It has had 2 issues, which are, I believe, mag related. But when that doesn't happen, and it's only happened twice, when it runs, which it usually does, it's fucking great. I have no complaints with it, other than the 2 failures it's had. Other than that, no, it's fucking awesome.
So you say 2 failures out of how many rounds?
I haven't shot it that much, but I'd say probably at least 3,000-4,000, somewhere around there.
So so 2 out of 1,000. I don't think that's an
it was
issue.
a catastrophic
Yeah, I was
failure.
gonna say that's not a big issue if it's
No,
2 out of
Wow,
1,000.
that's a good odds.
No. It was a catastrophic failure both times.
What
No, I'm saying that's good odds.
What are we at, John?
1 minute and 30 seconds.
So anyway, you'd shoot the gun dry, the slide would lock back, you drop the mag, put in a fresh magazine, and the entire gun would be locked up. Couldn't drop the slide, couldn't take out the magazine. It's fucking locked. That's a catastrophic failure, and that's happened twice. But those it's the only two problems it's ever had. But
I've been looking at the Desert Eagle 1911, but I've been open-minded. No one really has had one, but all the reviews are good.
I've seen it, but I've never shot one, so I couldn't speak about it.
I'm at.
Where reliability meets.
We got to wrap this up, gentlemen.
Where reliability.
No, we can stay on Google Chat. We just got to wrap up the show.
I still say
I'm gonna
where
go
reliability meets money, the Ruger is impossible to beat right now.
What's the Ruger at? $600?
7 tops.
Yeah.
That 7 is retail.
30 seconds.
All right. Hey guys. Thanks everybody.
Call out the chat room.
Tactical Wingnut, Poco Loco, which you're listening right now.
Poco Loco, you're ugly too, but thank you for the
Fucking-
compliment.
Fucking homo.
15 seconds.
Well, you guys in the chat room, thanks for being here. Next week's subject is John's. I have no fucking idea.
Why Eric has nut cancer.
You guys